Who wants to go ahead and recap what happened last week?
Ha! So
I think we moved like 5 feet.
So while the rest of us did actual work, Richard dragged Razor along to meet with our supposed contact to get rid of this fuck shit ton of berries we're carrying. Turns out that's not an option because they ain't there. Instead, it's some new lady and her pals that have decided to buy the place, with big air quotes.
You forgot how hilarious I was.
So after royally pissing off this woman, I can only imagine, because I feel like there's a kinship there between me and her, that they returned to tell us that we ain't getting paid shit. And then everyone tried to find new buyers, which went about as expected, which is not swimmingly. The next day, the goon squad showed up, offering to pay us, but basically nothing. And after nearly getting us all killed, because Richard is himself, there's now a split in the party because that's a good idea.
Usually is.
3 of the 5 have decided to go hat shopping, I think. It was mentioned, but there could be alterations to the plan. There always is. And then I had to drag this other robot with me and told him to stand guard outside of the building we were originally supposed to sell this stuff to, so I can have myself a little meeting that may or may not go equally unswimmingly. Because again, a lack of water makes swim hard.
Usually does, yeah. Yeah, so you guys had arrived on Nakaton to meet up at Ka Imports to make the sale with Skye, who was not there, and Ka Imports had been bought out by Ichihara Holdings and is now Ichihara Imports. You had met with a person named Ainsley, the hunter, and her 2 goons, Shobhads, with massive guns and weapons. You guys, like I said, couldn't sell to her at first. Tried to sell somewhere in town, couldn't sell to them either, and the berries went bad the next day. When you're about ready to head on out to start selling more, the 2 Shobhads showed up and offered 30% of the original asking price, which is not next to nothing. It just is less than half, so it's not
basically
great.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's more than we expected, but a lot less than we hoped.
Yeah. Instead of getting into a physical confrontation with the 2, you managed to kind of persuade some meeting with Miss Ainsley while everybody else is trying to sell off the berries to somebody else. However, there is a bit of a snag as we ended off with Ainsley requesting that the berries be parked out front of Ichihara Imports. So that's currently a situation. I think we ended off with you guys arriving at Ichihara Imports while everybody else is currently out and about. So
yes. I have an acme plan that I would like to discuss.
Yes, if you
Quickly.
paint a hole on the wall, they'll all run into it. It's brilliant.
So, okay. The only thing is it does require a small amount of money. Unless somebody already has
Well,
it.
you're broke, so this
Yes,
broke
it
is
requires a
quite
small
hard.
amount of money from everyone else.
Well, currently at the time you had already split off from I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember character names, Percivet and Ashlyn, so they are currently away from you right now.
Do not fucking call me asking for money. I will actually reach through the comms.
I thought that we hadn't I was gonna say that this was while we were driving.
Jack did
Oh,
say
okay.
that we already parted ways.
Well,
I didn't think that we had parted ways.
I mean, yeah,
at
if
the
you...
end of this mission.
Well, I had described last sessions that you guys had gotten off at, an intersection, while the rest of you had driven off
It
and
was
gotten
kind
in
of
front of. But
it was
if
kind of
this is...
mentioned as an aside at the
You would have
tail
had-
end.
You probably would have had time to talk about this, so by all means, you can ask before you guys get off.
Okay. like because the main issue is how do we like get the berries out of there. These guys seem pretty stupid, so if we get a signal jammer, which is 100 credits, and then we could put on the signal jammer, and I could be like, well, that's why you should have telepathy. But they already sold it, so we're gonna go bring it to the drop-off point, and then we could like drive it away. Because then they won't be able to like contact. Well, I guess they could just run upstairs. I don't know. It was an Acme plan.
You're gambling far too much on their
What?
dumb brains.
Yeah.
Alright, so
You wanna
right
jam
now,
their
Comms, but yeah.
TLDR basically jam the communication so they can't call the boss when they drive the fuck off.
might be useful, but
Sort of like more so like so that they can't confirm with the boss that like you're actually done talking, but
Ew.
I don't know. Yeah, they would probably just walk upstairs, but
well, okay. So the
well, they
current
walk
situation.
upstairs, so we would drive away.
Yep. On the current situation, Richard, Razor, and Belose are currently in town somewhere, coming up with a plan or trying to find a buyer, while Persevet and Ashlyn are currently just finished parking out front of Ichiara Holdings, or sorry, Ichiara Imports. So,
Yeah, sure.
the massive shop had or one of them, like both of them get down, and one of them goes inside, and eventually a individual that you would come to know is Miss Ainsley comes on out, and I'm just trying to find the pictures for all this right now. So this individual walks outside and says, well, if it ain't my berries.
So at this point, I assume we're out of the truck.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to, if one of you wants to stay in the truck, by all means, but
I mean, I would have probably gotten out.
What
Yeah.
truck are we in? The truck that pulled the
your-
berries in?
yeah, the truck that pulls the
Oh, okay,
berries.
I'll stay in the truck.
All right. And then just so I have all the pictures out here, because I like having pictures on. Right.
Oh
Well-
God, who am I talking to? Which one is the woman?
All right. So, it's mighty
she
fine
comes
to
out.
meet you. Are you the one I was talking on the comms with? And she holds out her hand.
We give her, kind of reach out and give a firm handshake and also kind of a slight nod with a smile. Just, yes, ma'am, that'd be me.
All
My
right.
name is Ashlyn Historia, and it's a mighty pleasure to have met you finally.
My name is... And I totally just fucking blinked right then. No, I'm sorry. My name's
Ainsley.
Ainsley. Yeah, you like remind her of her own name. No. My name's Ainsley. Those around me tend to call me the Hunter. Here, come on inside. We'll have a proper discussion. And
Of course.
she turns to one of the shop heads and said, "Stay out here and watch the truck. You come on in with me." And so one of the shop heads follows you in while the other one stays out the truck. And she turns around. Is your metal friend there gonna follow us, or is he gonna stay here?
Ah, that is completely up to him. I'm not his babysitter.
I get out and I just, just chill beside truck,
All
just kind of
right.
leaning up against it.
Basically,
Take
the
that,
shop
no.
head is doing the same thing. So, all right, well then, let's go right on in. And as you guys walk into what is now Ichiara Imports, she takes you through some of the bigger areas that you've seen now that are under their own renovations. Not too much, just like repainting and stuff like that. As she brings you into an office in the back somewhere that has a pretty big window, but it is pretty much the only source of light in the building. It seems like the power isn't quite back on yet. The shop head stands inside the room with you. There's a desk and a computer on top of it. She sits on the far end of the desk while she has a seat ready for you on the other side. The shop hat just basically stands behind you with a gun cocked and a menacing spear. And while that's happening, I guess we'll go ahead and bring ourselves out of this building just for the time being. Oh, I'm sorry.
Jack,
What's up?
I got a question. The shop hat that stayed outside, is he the one that was like really interested in hats?
I think they were both interested in hats.
But who was the one that was like that brought it up first?
I think this would be the one.
This
yeah.
one? The one that's
Yeah.
outside? Alright, good.
As we find ourselves in a different part of the city, pretty much near a crosswalk still, as Razor, Richard, and Belose are currently hatching a plan, question mark? What are you guys doing?
We were hatching just
sell.
as you were talking about that.
We're hatching.
It's
a
not
plan.
quite hatched yet, though. We're still sitting on it. I
Yeah.
was telepathically trying to communicate with Richard.
This egg needs a little
Yeah.
longer to boil.
I was communicating.
I was going to say that we have a second chance at confounding these two fools here, but our main priority should be getting these things sold quickly. I don't know.
Founding the guards?
Well, yeah, they're here with us on the truck.
No, we're not on the
No,
truck.
you got off the truck.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
you guys are
we're-
not on the
we're
truck anymore.
Walking around
My
the city.
vision is that we were parked outside.
No,
you-
you're
from my
right.
understanding, you guys got off the truck before you guys got
that
to
was,
HR
the
Holdings.
situation was like before we
Okay.
made it to the
I was under the
Ichy.
impression that we just left, or that we
No,
were either parked there or we were just starting to walk down the street.
No, we
No, you
at
guys went
some
somewhere else.
point, about
Okay.
halfway or so, you three got off, and it's just me and Stan that
I
ended
have
up
an
driving
idea.
the building.
This is
Yes.
probably a terrible idea. What
This whole
if
thing's terrible.
what if we try to find another criminal enterprise that'd be willing to hostily take the berries?
What if?
Wouldn't we,
And bear
wouldn't we
with
then
me.
not have the berries?
Yeah, but we're not gonna it's not an ideal scenario regardless. So you're saying we just find some random person that's willing
I
to
say
buy
we
it,
find someone to
and then
sell it.
and then what?
Yeah.
We
Um,
pay the guards a little bit of money to offload it. Like they're still gonna be there in the scenario.
I'd
Jack.
say we probably would. I'm talking in character. I'd say we probably
no,
would
because
or
I
are
think that if we no,
Alright, never mind.
no.
Let it get
No, we'll
finished,
be
man.
fine. I think we'll be fine.
Chill with that.
It's okay, he can edit it out.
No, because if we
Yeah, right.
we get the berries, if we legally sell the berries to somebody else, right, and we bring the berries over there, if they try to interrupt like the offloading to steal the berries or kill us or do whatever,
Those weird
then the
ghosty
ghost boys
things.
should step in, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that how the
true.
law works here?
That's true. That's just
Ah.
well.
And then
Are
they
they
can all
why-
die.
well, okay? Well, the law apparently doesn't care about this criminal enterprise. It's already.
Well, maybe they haven't been
set up.
caught doing anything illegal,
we-
Yeah.
but
Can we ask one of the ghosts? Like, we could go up and ask them. Say, "Hey, Mister, did you know there's a criminal syndicate operating in your
I
city?"
don't think they talk.
They don't.
Well, how else are you supposed to get their attention?
You don't.
They
Well,
just
you would have
fly
to find
around.
one. You would have to find one first.
They're not
It's
telepathic
necessary.
or
I thought they
anything?
were all over.
They're not all over. You just saw a couple on your way in. It's not like they're on every city corner.
So
it's really
we would
not
need-
that.
We would need to exchange this around
Okay,
one of them.
What does this area look like, Jack? Is it like, you know,
It's pretty much
is it like
a-
Manhattan? Like, are there TV screens everywhere? Like, I'm talking about.
Well, maybe like some like shitty ones, but there's mostly like haphazardly made stalls that people are trying to shovel. It's basically like a bazaar. There's people trying to sell all sorts of things here, from technology to augmentations, like back alley augmentations, to some more consumer grade technology and food. It's more haphazardly made stalls and like pull out trucks. There are some permanent buildings, but not like nothing too grandiose. It looks pretty much like if you went to Detroit and most of it was already blown up.
Like the
So
reason
how it
that
is
I'm
now.
asking is so that like maybe we could, like if they were to try and attack us, we could get the attention of that by I
Well-
have this monitoring station on my body. I could broadcast the events of them attacking us.
We
like
don't
out.
know to what extent their perception like exists. Maybe they just sense the motive of creatures around them. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they do work, but I'm saying like if we plaster, their mugging of us like on screens, like
I would definitely get their
Okay, that
attention.
seems like a long shot to me, but I would just say we can ask one of the locals. They should know about these things, right? To their extent of their
I
capabilities.
rolled pretty good to know on them. I don't know. What do they do, Jack?
I
what do
ask-
they know?
I want to ask one of the local shopkeepers and be like, hey, you know those ghost boys floating around?
Yes, welcome. Would you like to buy some wares?
Actually, I'm kind of curious about something. We're new here in town, and we just saw these creepy fellers floating around outside. We were just
yes.
wondering what's up with that.
Yes, I'm sorry about the accent. Yes, it's the first one I thought of. Yes, it is.
Very
They
problematic
are
of you.
the ghosts that walk around and keep law in this place.
Ah, yeah, that's probably how I would describe them too. But how exactly do they do that? Do you
Good
know?
question. No clue. No clue at all.
How vague of you. Yes. Thank you. Have you ever seen them enforcing the law?
Yes. Some scamp took one of my computers from there, and he kind of points to one of theirs. Seems like some junk piece of shit computers. Took one and started running away when one was coming by. He floated through a wall and touched the man, and then the little scamp just died.
Ah,
You stole a
that's,
computer.
Swift justice.
that's fascinating, really.
am the law.
I think it wasn't intentional, but it was a quite interesting touch.
Oh, heart attack. He died from like being scared.
No. These things sap the heat from you.
Really?
The kid froze to death.
So what if you were like an ice giant?
I don't know. Good
Well-
luck.
Well, all right. Have you ever tried to talk to one?
Yes. They are not much for conversation, but they speak much like you and I. Just, weird.
Really?
I go-
So you
I-
can actually converse with them?
Yes, why would you not be able to? They're law enforcement.
right.
You have to be able to
All
talk
right,
to them
bet.
somehow.
I thank you for the information, sir.
Well, I mean,
sounds good.
you could always
We-
buy something to show your appreciation.
Oh yeah, we
thanks.
could. Actually, we could. Yeah.
Just like walks
So,
away.
okay, if we find a ghost, I'd like to try
Yeah,
telepathying, because telepathy, we just have to have a language in common, I think.
Right.
But like they could speak however they're comfortable. I don't know if we have to have the same, like I don't know if they have to think in the same language.
Question.
Great
I
question
mean,
for
yeah,
God.
you can think you can think stuff like that, I guess. Oh.
It's like if they can sense your intentions through your words, and then you get distracted thinking about something sexy, and now they get the wrong impression. A series of bad rolls later, and you have a new
Ignore
husband.
it. Yeah, ignore it.
Right.
Good rolls later.
Yeah, good rolls. All right, well, we can look around for a ghost.
Yeah.
A
Are
ghost.
there any ghosts in the area?
Yeah, you can give me a perception check. You three can.
Who? Just all of us?
Oh.
Okay.
Who? All right.
Perception.
Perception. I'm just so perceptive. Oh, rolls are just mediocre as usual.
Where's perception?
Why
There
are
we
these
go.
things not showing up?
Ah.
Yeah, these, for some reason, these rolls... Let me refresh my page here, because for some reason the rolls just aren't showing up for me.
Okay.
Like, I see them showing up on the other client I have open for the camera, but I don't... Okay, there we go. Now I can see them. So, the 18 is probably the most perceptible. And you are
As
looking around,
usual.
and you eventually find one that's kind of just floating out of a wall. And looking around, and of course, just because... I'm gonna go ahead and throw out the picture of what it basically looks like.
Get ready to get spooked. Oh, we've seen these before.
Yeah, you
Creepy ghost mermen.
Yeah, it kind of floats through a wall, and it's looking very perceptively with its bulging fish-like eyes.
At what?
Everything. It's just kind of looking
I-
around.
Oh god!
I walk up to it and
Don't get too close
Sup?
now. Be careful.
Hello, citizen.
hello.
I didn't know.
He speaks in common. He speaks in common at you back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was
He's-
trying to go telepathy, hence the.
Yeah,
hence
yeah.
the,
No,
you know.
you're using telepathy, but he speaks back at you normally, like through his mouth. It sounds very ethereal and very ghost-like. But other than that, you can still hear the words as if spoken through from a normal person. Is there a problem?
Yeah, if someone were to blackmail us, is that illegal?
Describe blackmail.
Like to force you to do something against your will.
Like at gunpoint.
Yeah, more or less.
That is against
Knife
common decency.
Not the
It would
law.
absolutely
But
be
is it against the
illegal.
law?
Okay.
Okay, so that's happening.
Well, should I just? I could just tell him the story. Like,
Yeah.
yes, your ghostness. We're space truckers. You see, we came here on an official legal deal. We were here to sell yaro berries to one of your local businesses. And apparently that business has been hijacked by the Golden League. Have you heard of them before?
No.
All right.
Bad dudes.
Well, apparently there's some sort of criminal organization as they have hijacked our shipment and are attempting to, well, they did attempt to get 30% of the original value of the shipment at gunpoint towards us. They was going to
gunpoint?
hurt us. Yes, they was pointing guns at us. My stars and heavens, it was terrifying.
I shall
I really love
talk
your
to my
lips, sir.
colleagues and figure out what we can do about the situation. Goodbye. And he starts
Yes.
floating through another
Well,
wall.
Yeah,
don't
did
you
get
want to
the
know
location
where?
real quick?
All right.
Yeah, it's yeah.
All right.
He
well,
floats
there
back
he
through the
goes.
wall backwards, and he's like,
This
"Where was
is a-
this again?"
I tell him, well, the place was formerly known as Ka Imports. Are you familiar with that?
I am familiar with all locations in this plaza.
All right.
It is my righteous duty to uphold the law in these parts.
Oh, yes, you
Yes,
got it.
I didn't get your name. What was your name?
Shit.
Oh, boy.
Fuck. Yeah, basically.
Sir-
My name
Sir
is
All right.
Sector 9.
I'm just gonna call you Gurgle.
Gurgle.
Sir Girl.
Why does everybody call me that? No matter.
All right.
Nicknames are not important when upholding the law.
Indeed. Well, see you later then.
Yeah,
And
try
he,
and find us and let me know how that goes.
He basically floats through the wall and you don't see him again. Meanwhile,
Alright.
back in the meeting room, I guess, Ainsley had sat you down, Ashlyn, or assuming that you took the chair, she sits on the other side of the desk and
Well,
offers
it'd be
the chair
rude not
you.
to take the chair.
You walk out with it. No.
Okay, bye.
Yes. Well, one second as I kind of change to a different tune. Now, the original deal was for 30%. But I am fixing to look for a better deal, I suppose, assuming that nothing goes awry.
Yes, well, firstly, I understand you're busy, so we won't spend too much on pleasantries, but I appreciate you willing to have this meeting.
Well, anything to keep blood off the streets, as they were, and she kind of gives a sly smile to that.
I can understand and respect it. It's a dirty business, unfortunately, sometimes. So speaking of dirty business, let me be frank with you that this shipment... I'm afraid I can't just walk away with 30% at the end of this.
Well,
But I understand that I have to offer up something worth the other 70.
I'm afraid I can't do full price, no matter what you ask. But we can definitely work up from 30.
Can't do the full price for the berries, or period?
Not for the berries. Well, it has come to my attention that the berries aren't good no more. Now, of course, this doesn't mean anything for the average consumer, but it does mean something for me. I can sell them just fine otherwise, but I'm not going to take full price for them.
Well, of course. Someone of your abilities would have no issue dealing with more common trade. Which is why I'm not here to negotiate the price for the berries.
You're not.
No. If I'm not mistaken from what my crewmates have let slip in their descriptions, forgive me if I'm abrasive here, but I believe that you've described the work as not exactly 100% in line with the law. Or at least
I assure
your
you,
employers.
Ichy Holdings and Ichy Imports as a subsidiary. I can't speak. That was Will not being able to speak. That everything I have done has been 100% above the line. Now, any accusations you can make up with law enforcement all you want, but if you're going to bring it into the business meetings, well, I mean, that's just, well, downright unsavory.
Right. Well, I'm not accusing anyone. Merely retorting the information that I was given by my team.
That is interesting. Now, what would make them say such outlandish lies?
It's a good question.
No question.
Could be
Jordan.
any. Go ahead.
What's up?
Are you able to describe what the area looks like around this building?
Yeah, there's a fairly busy street. Just
It's a
away
busy street.
Yeah, it's a fairly busy
Okay.
street. There are different cars, some taxis, some like junk scooters and whatnot, some hover vehicles as well that are kind of going down. On the other side, this side of the street that the car is parked on, or sorry, the entire rig is parked on, it has a lot more of the permanent buildings of Hive Market.
So it's loud around here.
Yeah, it's fairly noisy. On the other side of the street, you do notice it's not a fairly wide street. It's just fairly busy for its width. On the other side of the street, you do see that some temporary stalls have been put out. Some people have driven, hell, there's even a guy that used a motorcycle to drive a wooden cart out and is trying to peddle wares off of that. But it is fairly noisy. Right next to you is the massive Shobhead with his pike and weapon in tow, who's keeping an eye out generally around everywhere he can, as well as on you.
Are we like me and the Shabbat? Are we standing close to the corner of the building? Like where are we?
As far as I'm aware, you guys are leaning against the vehicle itself.
Yeah, but is that close to a side of the building?
No. It's pretty much off the streets. There
Okay.
is a sector, like a place where you could turn around off the ways so that we can get behind the building where there is actually like a way to open up the storage area to start unloading and offloading stuff. But you guys are not parked there. You guys were instructed to park out front of the building.
Okay, well here's what I was thinking. Cause I do have ghost sound. Which just going from its description can make as much noise as up to 20 normal humans, and I can make like a small noise of like an explosion.
You could do that.
I was hoping that I could make it like out of the SilverBuuda's like sight, so that it would get him to like notice it, and maybe personally hoping he would turn around.
Just to basically
like,
get him to
away
look
from
where
my like seeing me.
Right. So basically just to get him to turn around. I guess that's possible. Yeah. Whether or not you do it is up to you, and I don't know exactly what your plan is afterwards.
Try to knock him out.
He is
That's
big
as far as
dude.
I thought this plan through. So if this works, I got something more.
How effective that plan is up to history to tell after it's done. But that's up to you whether or not you want to go through it. You do know that there is only the one SilverBuuda here. You are without the rest of your party.
Yeah, I know. I don't know anything that's going on the inside. Like if there's more, I understand that.
All right. I can give you some time to think through in that plan.
I think I will just let that stew for a bit.
Yeah. Back inside the building, while Persevet is currently looking for ways to dispose of a very big individual, Ashlyn and Ainsley are continuing their conversation. Well, if you didn't come here to sell the berries, then what is it that you're looking to sell?
Oh, well, the berries included. I planned on giving those to you the moment we got here. And I'm going to assume as one of the crewmates, I probably have some sort of document to hand over to sign for those.
It would be like a digital document. It was essentially like a UPS tablet or something.
So like my little comm system that I've got in my pocket.
Pretty much would be the next best bet. Now just give them it out of the kindness of your heart.
Well, no, the 30% I assumed was the best I could get for those, and I'm gonna kind of pull the system out and kind of lay it on the desk, but keep my hand on it.
All right. Now what's this other thing I've been hearing about?
Well, the other 70. I'm afraid that per my original contract, I've got two parties that want their 50-50 share. Of course, what I get out of it's, pitiful fucking nothing for me.
Much as the way of the shift worker.
Indeed. But what I do have, and would get, is information. Good deals. Shipments worth more than this one thing of berries might ever be.
And she kind of is looking around. She's pretty much just kind of looking at you, thinking, "It's like, what type of information would be worth?" And essentially, the price is pretty vague here as far as the storytelling is.
Insert price here.
Yeah, insert price here. It's like, what type of information could you possibly have that'd be worth 70%?
What information wouldn't I have? I have access to all sorts of things. People on the inside, maps, coordinates, locations, times, what is and isn't on the ship, who isn't and is on the ship.
Now, I've done my research. I like to pride myself on doing my research, properly thinking things through, planning stuff out. I've looked into you and your crew. I gotta be honest, there's nothing there worth scrap.
To be fair, you could scrap 2 of them and I wouldn't honestly care. So you're not entirely wrong.
There's nothing that you could possibly offer that'd be worth 70%. And I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but you have to understand, I don't rightly give a damn. I want the berries. I'm willing to sign for them. I'm willing to give you 30% at the bare minimum for them. But that's all.
Oh my god. I got another question.
What's up?
So we have like communication devices on all of us, right?
Yeah, you guys could feasibly stay in
So we just talk
communication
to
with
each other
everybody.
like as long as we're using that device
Yeah, whether or not
in some form.
whether or not Ashlyn could freely is up to question, but the other 4 of you could absolutely stay in comms with each other.
Okay, I guess my character will take out so I'm taking out the communication device.
Yeah, the comm unit.
What did we call it? Just comm unit? Okay.
It's like a comm link, yeah.
And I guess I just shoot a text or message to Historia. I'm just assuming we all have each other on the contact, just so to get past that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys would.
And the message that I would send over would be, I've got a distraction. What's on your end?
And of course, inside the office, Ashlyn, your comm link does buzz with a message.
Which is, of course, on the fucking table. In front of her.
Yeah, you gonna answer that, or at least put it on silent?
I'm gonna click the thing over and kind of give it a quick glance.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a case of rudely interrupting. Usually I'm a bit more cautious than that.
Speaking of rudely interrupting, hey Jack, was there a window in that room?
There's a window in this room, yeah.
Okay.
You would know of it because you were here last time.
Yeah, he had been there. I was just wondering. Yeah, okay. So there is a window. Okay.
Yeah.
So you look over and there's just a brain floating
Which way is the window oriented?
This one would probably be more in the back of the building. So, more towards the back where
away from the truck.
Yeah, away from the truck.
How tall is the building?
The building isn't too it's fairly large. It is meant to be like a storage place. It is meant for importing, so it's probably, I don't know exact feet, but probably more than 100 feet tall.
Okay.
It's pretty tall.
Yeah. Specifically, you guys would probably be on what is pretty much like the office of the building, so it'd probably be more like on the 2nd floor ish, maybe. Just trying to gauge that. Kind of bringing ourselves back away from the meeting hall for the time being. Back in the streets of Akaton, or specifically Hive Market, 3 individuals are still hatching a plan. What do you guys got for me?
I get to roll. I get to click a button to see if we wasted our time out here.
I would like to know specifics.
To sell, to do the selling thing.
All right, then that would be a diplomacy check.
Yeah, but it's got a +2 modifier.
Yeah, if the 2 other people are helping you.
Oh.
Nani the fuck?
You kiss your mother with that fucking mouth? Huh, Ken?
Why is
What was
everyone
it? You
saying
rolled
it?
a nat.
Wait, why?
I don't know.
Why are we all saying that?
I don't know
know.
why the hell you're all
I didn't
saying
type
that.
anything.
I think
Oh, what?
Pinct accidentally fucked with like the
Oh,
nat
if you
20
roll a
roll
20.
itself for everybody. I don't know how he did
I just
that.
said it. I just said it in the configuration thing for whenever it rolls a nat 20. It's supposed to say that, but
Yeah,
Apparently,
Apparently, we all go with it.
Apparently you changed it to make everybody say that, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Meanwhile, in the meeting
Yeah,
room, you
I
did
don't
your
know how
mother
I
with
did
that
it.
fucking mouth?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I believe, one second, because I totally forgot what the DC for this check is.
I'm so
Better
sorry.
not be fucking 30.
No, it's probably not going to be 30.
It's 31.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the find the buyer.
it's a natural 20, man.
I know, I'm aware. That doesn't necessarily mean jack. Diplomacy or profession, merchant check, DC 15 plus 1.5 times your level. The DC is a little bit higher because they are spoiled goods, kind of. They're a little bit expired. So, would your level is 1. So, the DC was 21 then.
You good.
Still not bad, but you did succeed the check by at least one more interval. No, at least. Yeah, you did one more. So,
20, 21? Oh,
yeah, it's
'cause-
21. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because your level is 1. Then 1.5 times your level is just rounded down. So you did find a buyer. Eventually looking throughout the city. Now you succeeded by 5, at least 5. So my question here is, are you trying to get a better deal, or are you just trying to expedite the process as much as possible?
What is the What do you mean expedite the process?
Trying to find somebody
it
faster
takes
by
less time
offering
to
a
take them?
better deal. Yeah, less time to find them.
As long as
by-
it's the original deal, like the two parties can get their 50%.
Oh, you are not getting that. There's no way you can find somebody that fast. Like, you would have to spend weeks, and it's not happening.
I thought that's what find the buyer was.
Nope.
Okay, wait. So
In
what is
this
it? What
spec-
is the?
In this specific scenario, there's no way you're ever going to get full price. Hell, getting half price is going to be a fucking godsend. In this scenario, that's how bad the situation is. You can't sell.
Yeah, I
them
didn't
for-
think we'd get 100%.
Well, we're not gonna get half. Wait.
I didn't think we'd at least get 70%.
Right now, you had found a guy who is kind of like, he looks a little bit more down on his luck with his food stall, but you know he owns like a couple of these food stalls, and he's willing to buy them off you as long as you unload today, and he's willing to sell them to you for 30%.
For what? Did you say 30%?
30%.
30% the original
Then what's the
price.
point? Just sell the fucking whatever. Then we're
Oh,
done.
I'm sorry. That's not quite right. He would sell for about 40%. Sorry.
That's
but
better.
yeah, that's a
but-
better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought it was clear last time. There's no way you were ever going to be able to sell this for 100%.
I
Not
thought
what the
that
situation
because
is.
they were
At least-
spoiled, the DC was just going to be higher. I thought
At
that
least
was
one of the
the
parties
DC is
is
gonna
going
be
to get
higher.
90%.
It's more so you're
I
trying to
thought that's
this
what
this
the
deal was set
thing
up
was.
over the course of like weeks. Trying to find a new buyer within a day, it was the problem. It's just there was probably no way you were going to be
Because
able to sell for that much.
It's because we're like dealing with like massive amounts of money, right? Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
right.
Like nobody's ever going to get that much money together in a time to actually make this deal worth their while.
Okay, so then there's no point in selling to anyone and pissing off the mob for 10%. Like why? Okay, so
Hey, 40% is a lot, man.
but they won't, like the mob is gonna pay 30. Is it really worth? It's whatever. Fine. I don't care. What do you guys want to do? What is the people?
I
that
can't
get
say
with me?
anything because I'm not
Do you
there to
wanna-
witness
No,
this.
I know.
Do you want to
it's-
try to butter this guy up to sell for more?
I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Like,
Can we at least get it to 50 if we butter him up?
Give me a diplomacy roll.
Pinct.
I want to see what the other guys think before I bother doing anything.
Well,
like,
we can't really.
is it
Can we
worth
communicate that to
screwing over the
Ashlyn
mom thing?
and
like the people that are here. I haven't heard Alex say anything. Alex, like, is your mic working?
Hello?
Oh
can
yeah,
hear him.
we've been able
I
to
can
hear him
hear
this
him.
entire time. He's been
Yeah,
talking.
I've been talking.
I can't hear him.
You
Okay,
might have to
fine.
disconnect and reconnect.
Yeah.
Hello?
No, I literally can't hear him.
What?
Maybe
Well-
he maybe he muted him on Discord.
Did you
You
like
have it.
block me, Alex, or something?
No, he's not muted or anything.
Yeah,
no, I'm
he's-
talking about
he's-
Pinct. Maybe
Pinct,
Pinct
did you-
muted Alex.
Did you mute him or something?
No.
Well
No.
then I don't know. Alex, try disconnecting and reconnecting. Maybe it's that.
Wait, hold on. I think I see
Hello?
Alex talk. Okay, there we go. Somehow his user volume got turned all the way down for me.
I've been talking and then you just talk over me like I don't exist.
Well, it was because
You
you
know?
didn't exist in my world.
Like, and I'm just
He
like,
didn't
okay,
commit.
fine, I'll shut the fuck up. Like, shit.
No, you didn't exist in my world. That's the thing. No, I was.
He didn't commit you to memory. That's all.
Well, yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I
So
was
when
saying it
when
at
I
the
said
beginning, I was like, I could see your thing going, but I couldn't hear you.
yeah, when
and
I said give me a diplomacy roll, that was Alex was asking if they could butter him up for more money.
Because I was
Okay.
saying, like, could we at least get half then?
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah,
and
I
then
didn't
if
listen to the
if that doesn't
conversation.
work, then we kind of have to figure out something. We have to hope that Ashlyn, because we can't really communicate
Oh,
actively with
Papa
them.
nigga
But
outside
that's,
here.
but that's what I'm saying. Is it really
There's the
worth?
second one.
Like, this seems like a lot of effort for, like,
Well, it was a lot of effort to get this
Putting
deal
us-
going in the first place, and then everything happened on Akaton.
but that's what I'm saying is this is a lot of effort to, like we're gonna end up like having to do some sort of a fight or escape sequence, whatever, for not that much less money than what we would be getting.
I mean, you don't know if,
Doing
if
this.
there will be a fight.
I'm just okay. If we don't sell the berries to them, we're going
They're
to have
gonna
to
get
do a
mad.
fight or an escape. Like that's the bottom line, is that there's going to be
Their
something,
mob,
and,
yeah.
and there's the possibility that it can go wrong. Versus
There's always going to be the possibility something goes wrong. This is a tabletop RPG.
but I'm saying
adventure.
that there's a large possibility that it's going to go wrong. Versus what is the benefit? And there's I don't know if the benefit
okay.
of 10% is that much.
I'm not. I like my character was not there to hear any of this or witness. I'm just gonna say it outside of the game. If we get 50%, at least we can satisfy one side, like one of the partners in the deal.
Yeah, either the
We
guy
can't-
or
we
the
can't-
Or the other.
That's why, like, yeah, we should try for this, but
Yeah, we're better off trying to get the 50% from the
All right.
like.
Let me
I don't
let me
know.
let me
I-
retcon something real fast, because I originally intended to do this and I just had only remembered now. The buyer that you had found is willing to pay 50%, but he can't go higher than that.
I don't. So
I'm
is
sorry.
he offering
this
us
is
50 or 30%?
yeah, he's offering 50% of the original asking price.
Yeah, this
but
buyer that we
he
just found.
cannot go higher than that. He doesn't have the funds to do that.
Do we put him
that's
on
the-
a payment plan?
Nope. Unfortunately, that's not how these deals go.
Can we find 2 buyers?
No. Then you're just selling half the berries to one buyer and half to another.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything.
So
You're
the
still
price
just gonna-
stays the same.
Yeah.
Well,
You still get paid the same
amount.
amount.
No, we sell half
So you're
the
saying-
berries at full
Nope.
price to one buyer.
So
Nope,
you're
you
saying
can't do that.
sell half to one person for half, and the other half for another half. So sell less for more.
No, that's not what I was saying.
What
No,
kind of
no.
EA bullshit plan are you
Jack-
pulling over
Jack-
there?
No, that's
Jack-
not what I was saying. But okay.
I know what you're trying to do. It's not. They're gonna be wise to it. Like the people in Hive Market aren't idiots necessarily. They're marketeers. They're merchants. They're gonna know what they have.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do.
It's Alex and Seb.
I haven't heard Sep talk either. I don't know what's going on. If I
Right,
can't
Well, he
vote,
hasn't
that-
been talking
yeah.
lately.
Yeah, like I've just been listening.
Well, I don't. I just want to make sure because I'm missing things apparently.
What are you
Um,
missing? What are you unsure about?
Like, no, I meant like I couldn't hear Alex, so I
Oh.
was like, I'm missing thing. I'm
Okay.
not hearing things.
So right now, without any confrontation at all, you know that you could just sell to Ainsley and she'll give you 30%, no blood on the water. Or you could sell to this guy and try to take the shipment back either by force or very stealthily, and then sell to him. Of course, there's also whatever Ashlyn is trying to do, in which case, while you guys are thinking on that, we can bring ourselves back to the office with Ashlyn and Ainsley. So,
With my message in tow.
yeah. So what
I don't
exactly
know.
is it that you want to offer?
Well, if information's
Inside-
not what you're after.
Well, information on a totally legitimate business is not necessarily one that I really care about. My whole point here is to be running Ichy imports. That is where my purview goes.
Thank-
What goes up higher on the food chain isn't really up to my concern. And no one's contacted me about, I don't know, getting anything out of Edge Corp or this Pratt's Produce. So I gotta be honest, there's not a whole lot in it for me there.
Hmm.
30%'s on the table. If you wanna, yeah, so essentially, like, this is Game Master talking now. If you want to try to butter her up with a better price, you would have to make some diplomacy check or something along those lines. Just something in that case. I don't know if it's what you're trying to do, and unfortunately, that is kind of the case. Is you guys are just space truckers. There's not really a whole lot that can be offered otherwise. If that was the case, you probably didn't need to work this job in the first place.
True. Okay, so out of character for brief moment, just cause. Or actually, I guess this could be either way, in character, out of character. Sizing up. I assume one mook is in the room with me and she's in the room.
Yeah, she's in the room. If you're trying to size them up, I believe there's a check you can make for that. I just, off the top of my head, I can't think of it.
Well, it's definitely. I'm not trying to sense no motives here. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck.
I guess perception, or perception is probably the best one for like trying to size people up. I'm assuming specifically you're trying to size them up on like combat capabilities.
Whether or not I could possibly even remotely like survive for a short period of time.
Yeah, all right. Then give me a perception check as you just kind of like look at Ainsley and also at the shop head behind you.
Yeah, so
That's an 8.
they definitely have guns, and they probably would kick
Well,
my ass.
Here's the thing,
Maybe.
even with you don't know necessarily if Ainsley has anything inside of her jacket or anything, but she doesn't appear to be very well armed. She appears to be a businesswoman as far as it goes. The shophead is very well armed. He would probably be giving you the most trouble, but that's pretty much all he tells you, is that if you were in a fight, you'd probably be fighting the shophead.
Well, it's a good thing I got the shit roll out of the way early, right? That's
Yeah.
definitely what just happened.
Let's hope there isn't double shit.
Don't say it out loud. So, I understand 30 still on the table, but I don't know. I have this feeling that if you need it so badly that I can't help but feel like that's low, that maybe I could find some other deadbeat on the streets willing to pay any sort of price to keep something to sell. I mean, no offense, but looking around, this place is kind of shit.
Jesus.
Well, the place as a whole, not necessarily just your building, though. I'm sure the paint on the walls would help that situation out a little.
I assure you, I'm offering the best price possible, and you hear a chunk as the gun in the shophead's arms is whirling up.
One sec. Did Ashlyn? I guess I don't know if I get an answer for that. If he saw my message or not.
Yeah, you wouldn't know if you
It's-
saw it.
You're being left on red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's definitely the read thing popped up as if somebody read the message.
Okay.
But other,
As long as I know like it got through and
yeah, these
There's
are
a check
iPhones.
mark.
made an
You can,
impression.
Yeah. Facebook messaging.
You got a little check mark. You've been read. Seen. I don't know. This can go one of two different ways. I'm not sure how I want to play it.
And it is worth mentioning, Pinct, that this is like hundreds of thousands of credits are being transferred in this deal. It's not like 1,000 or something. Like, it's quite a lot of money. So, like, trying to have somebody pull that much
I was
out
thinking
for a
in
deal made
millions.
in a day, yeah, not millions. It's hundreds of thousands. With these.
I still
berries.
get the depth, but
Yeah.
it'd be cooler to hear a couple millions.
Yeah.
But for berries, God bless.
I know.
It's a lot of berries, though.
A fuck ton of bad berries.
Yeah, true.
Anyways, back to hard decisions.
Well, I have two options floating in my head, and neither of them really can play out the best. He's obviously the big tough looking one, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I just. I'll let Skye go first.
Out of character, are y'all gonna kind of like maybe possibly hurry the fuck up with a decision? Question mark.
I actually just I came up with a plan actually out of character.
Okay, cool. So
All right.
How
let
about
them
we
do
try to
their.
how about we
let them
try to
do their
double sell it?
Trying to sell them
don't know
both
about
to
this.
Ainsley and the guy.
Yeah, like we get payment from Ainsley, and then we sell it to another guy and get payment from them, and then we just let them duke it out while we take
I mean, who said-
100%,
I
or
feel
80
like they team up.
or 80%, and then we just get the fuck out of there and never go to Akaton ever again.
I mean, if Richard is captain, technically them signing my document holds no bounds because I'm not captain here.
exactly.
That's out of character. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
that
like
shit.
it's like you actually just have a Sudoku game up on your phone. That's what's been there.
She signs. It's like, oh, thank God you signed the fucking legal fees for my Apple store. Thank you. I didn't want to give him my real name.
We could bring yourselves back while you think on that, and back to the other
Yeah,
three.
Let
or
them do
even
their
Ichy.
thing while I'm making my terrible decisions.
Okay, so
And of course, like Ichy, you don't really have any restrictions of being in a meeting right now, so maintaining like radio correspondence with the rest of the team is absolutely possible. Like,
Oh,
you call
okay,
up,
so-
you could always call them up and be like how things are going on your end, and just try to speak
So
in
let's
code
say, okay,
so
so
that
let's
shop
say,
doesn't hear.
like during like the whole current situation with
Pinct just deafened himself.
Ashlyn,
Yeah.
the whole thing with Ashlyn going on, I just had to get like some kind of like vibe check from the other people in our squad.
Yeah. So,
So I sent over a message, and I'm just saying like we might have a situation on our end, just kind of like I might knock a dude out here, so things are gonna go somewhere from there.
But
Right.
So we might have a situation here. What do you guys got on your end?
Who was Pinct, are you
Also,
gonna text?
we might.
I had to deafen for a second. I just was testing this.
Yeah.
Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
you're
we
good.
can hear
You're
you.
good.
Okay. Yeah. So I just hooked up the phantom power supply for my new mic.
Should I?
Oh, did you send us that text though, Stan?
Yeah. Should I say the text again so that Pinct hears it, or?
It's just a recap. Like he was just asking, like he was just saying that stuff might go down here. What's up with you guys right now?
And then
Also, we might need help.
And I wanted to talk to Pinct about my plan.
This town is dirt fucking poor. They're full of poor bees, man.
Wait,
This is
wait,
actually the
wait.
richest town on Agaton, though.
Richard, I got
That
an
is even
idea.
more sad.
That's why I left here, man. They're full of poor bees.
Wait, Pinct, can
He's
you
not
hear me?
texting me this, is he?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Pinct. Oh, Richard, I got a plan. Why don't we try to sell it to this guy and then promise to bring it over to him while he pays us first, obviously, and then we hope that Ashlyn tries to sell it for something decent, and then we can just take both profits and just fly away and never come back here again.
So which side are we screwing over and not giving the berries to?
Both.
Both, basically, because they're gonna have to duke it out while we go off into the wind like
But-
ducks.
Okay, so we're leaving the berries with the golden leaf.
Yeah, and then no, we basically tell the person that we're selling to right now, the person you just found, that the berries are located here, in front of our warehouse, quote quote.
Oh,
And,
okay.
And then they can come and pick it up as soon as we get payment, and then hopefully Ashlyn sells the berries for whatever she can, and then you text Stan, and then Stan, or you text Privislavitz 4 about the details of this, and give it try to, like, see if it works.
To make it more convincing, should I knock 10% off to this shopkeeper and get 40% from him? 50, or wait, what are we getting from
50.
what's
we're
her,
getting
what's his,
50.
what's her
30.
face?
30.
30.
from the other
30
group.
from
Okay.
Ainsley and
At
50
best, yeah.
from this guy.
So
we'll get 80.
maybe I should knock 10. Well, I don't know if I.
No, we should keep 50 because we can at least give 50 to our bosses so we don't get fired, and we can at least give 30 back to old dude. What was
The
his
problem
name?
then becomes, what if he asks to see the shipment show up at his door before he makes the payment?
Well, then I
guess that's a
convince him no.
risk.
I convince him not to.
Yeah, I hope.
I just
Richard-
convince him not to. That's not like there's
warehouse. Go
there's
pick
no
them up.
persuasion roll you can make that
They're
will make
back
him
at the
not want to
warehouse.
see it for. Yeah, he'll ask for
They're
it
at the
first.
warehouse. Go get.
Do
go,
you
go
pay
get-
for, well, I guess you pay for Amazon deliveries before they show
Yeah,
up, but then you have
exactly.
they don't know who the fuck you are. They're not
Yeah.
gonna know that you're just gonna honor the deal.
Well,
This is
we got
Akaton.
uniforms. I can sign
This
the
is
paperwork for him.
Akaton though.
Yeah, he
This
can,
is
he
like-
can sign. Like, I will sign it over.
We can tell him to come
Yeah.
to
Jacobs
our.
Corporation.
We can tell him to come to our
the company name.
warehouse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we can tell him to come to our warehouse, bring some friends, obviously, because there's a lot of packages, and yeah.
Yeah, this transaction is being handled by Ichihara Holdings.
Exactly. They're holding.
They're new in
they're
town.
You have
So-
Edge
so
Corp
come check out the
logos on your
warehouse.
clothes though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that this deal is being facilitated through Ichihara Holdings.
And
I
they're
hate
cool,
this
and
so
they're-
much.
and they're-
I'm
and they're,
Edgeworth.
and they're refrigerated warehouses that we don't have. 'cause
Yeah.
we're just traveling truckers.
All right. I fucking
know,
I
a
want to see how this
facility-
plays out. But we'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
Put your plan into action. Don't talk to me. Talk to the guy.
Yeah, because that's the best idea I got, that we could at least like recoup most of the funds, like instead of just selling it to one party for 50 at least. Like,
This is
So as I was
horrible.
saying, yeah, well, 50% is a very generous offer, and we would love to accept. You can pick up the berries from Ichihara Holdings. They're currently keeping the berries refrigerated for us. They're yours now. Here, sign here,
Oh,
or transfer
no.
the credits, please.
No. I want to see them first.
Yeah, well, yeah. Here's a picture.
No, I need to see the berries. Have you done this before, or it's kind of he's kind of like a round man with a kind of like this weird.
This is standard edge court procedure.
Patchy beard. No, it's not, and I will not accept the deal unless I see the berries here in front of.
But they're at
my
Ichy
warehouse.
Holdings.
Yeah, I don't.
How about we?
I don't
all
know what
walk
that
to
is.
Car Holdings.
Wait, hold
Well,
on.
these are
EGR Holdings. Why are they with them?
yeah. Have you ever are you experienced with yarrow berries? Like
Yes, that's why I'm buying them
then
from
you you know that they have to be refrigerated, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay,
So
you
you will
understand
deliver
that-
them here. You will bring the delivery here, and then we'll start
No, we
unloading
can't. We
them
can't
here,
do
and
that
I'll pay
because
you.
then they won't be refrigerated. They have to be refrigerated.
And
Well,
you know
not
how much
all the
we have?
time.
We
It
want
needs
them
to
to
be
spoil.
transferred. I'm not
You know what?
going.
We wouldn't want them to spoil.
If you're
So
just
that's why
going to
they're
waste
being
my
refrigerated right
time,
now.
I'll bring my business elsewhere.
Sir, you know how much we have right now? It'd be incredibly inconvenient to drive our 50. How much? 100-ton or 50? Or 50
It's
ton?
50 tons.
Our 50-ton
Yes,
trailer
people do
over
it
here.
all the time. This isn't the first delivery I've bought.
Well,
Do you
look
want
like
your
you could
berries
lose some
spoiled,
weight.
or do you want them in perfect condition? Because right now they're in the fridge. In perfect
You would have
condition.
already. They were already spoiled. This is a
You
fucking
want them-
like.
Okay, but do you
like-
want them unusable?
So you
They're in
haven't
perfect
told them
spoiled
that
condition.
you have not told them that they're spoiled.
No.
Oh, this is even worse. This is horrible.
Wait.
This is
Have
bad.
we? Wait, have we?
That's what I'm
Richard?
asking. Have you guys told them that they're already spoiled?
They are ripe.
Pungent, one might say.
Yeah.
They are ready to be consumed.
I can only imagine this going horribly.
Immediately.
I see
ready
no
to be
future where this has
Great
gone
marketing.
to plan. But all right, he's still. Well, I will need to see them. I am not making any deal. I'm not signing any papers until they are here.
So would you want to just see a sample of them or all of them?
No,
Do you
all of
want
them. I
them to
want all of
spoil,
them.
man?
I'm buying all of them. Yeah,
Then
I'm
come
aware
with
they'll
us.
survive until they get here. That I have refrigerators
They'll survive
here.
8 hours loading onto the truck.
It is.
And 8
We're
hours
in the
unloading.
same. We were in the same place. Yeah, they'll survive just fine.
Wait, if they can
You're
survive the
talking
trip
16
here, you can
hours.
certainly survive the trip there to observe it yourself
That
in
is-
a refrigerated.
You haven't already.
environment.
That's fine. I don't mind if they spoil a little bit on transit. That's fine. I can still sell them. But
What? Are you mad?
listen, we're not here to talk about malpractice in food conservation. I'm just buying the berries from you.
What?
So would
But
you want
But
us
you
to
understand that they will be spoiled
you
when they
want us
arrive.
I
to-
don't. I would need you to understand. I don't care. People will buy them anyway.
Are you willing to
So-
sign a contract that if we deliver the spoiled berries here, you will pay us for the even as if they weren't spoiled, because now they are going to be spoiled when they arrive.
That is, you know what? That's fine. They will have just spoiled. It will. I can still sell them.
So you're going to pay us full price.
I will pay you full price for the berries.
Full
Not
price.
not full price. The 50%. The agreed upon price that he agreed with you on.
Right.
The full price of that. Yeah.
Full
Yeah.
agreement. Yeah.
I will sign a contract saying I'll do that, but I'm not going to actually sign the contract that I have bought them until they arrive here.
Would you prefer for us to drive the trailer here for you to observe it, and then we can return it to the refrigerated environment, or do you want it just?
I
to
have
drive
a
it-
refrigerated environment here. As soon as you bring them over and I buy them, we'll start unloading them into that refrigerated. You understand how this works?
Do you want to see a sample? Like, is it a sample that you want? The
No,
whole
no, no.
shipment?
I want the whole thing. The whole shipment. That's what I'm buying.
Again,
That is what
you're
I wish to
talking
buy.
16
Wait.
hours plus
Wait.
I am
transit.
Wait.
It won't take long for transit. Ichy Holdings is, you said, on the
We're
other side.
Jacobs
Wait, wait.
Corporation. We're not owned by Bezos. We get bathroom breaks. This isn't. It's going to take
pulled-
longer than
wait.
16
It's
hours.
fine. It will be okay. I assure
Richard to
you.
the side?
I can still sell them.
Can I pull Richard to the side?
We could.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
could talk telepathically.
I know. Okay, I know, but it'll look weird because I'm just gonna make faces. Richard, how about this? We bring the berries to this asshole, and then and then we'll hope that Ashlyn gets a payment from them right away, and then we can just kind of feign that the berries got stolen by this man.
Can I have your business card, sir?
Huh?
Do you have a business card, sir?
Yeah, so right here, and he pulls one out of a small metal case, and he hands it to you, and he closes the case, puts it back in his pocket. And
Just in
it's,
case I get lost on the way back, and your berries spoil, as I warned you
like
that they
I
may.
said, it will be fine.
Because since it'll take 8 hours to unload, there's definitely enough time to make the deal with Ashlyn, and then for them
And
to fucking.
I have another question for you guys. As a game master, you're gonna
Yeah.
leave the truck here?
No, we're gonna just leave. We're gonna just leave the trailer.
We can detach the trailer, probably.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh,
Can we?
God.
Why can't we detach the
Fuck
trailer?
the trailer.
The trailer is detachable. It's supposed to like you
Yeah.
unwind it, then attach it. So I guess you could, but then you no longer have a trailer. I guess.
Yeah, who
We can
cares?
buy a new one.
We can.
I
we can ask
suppose.
we can ask the company to
Oh, that one.
process insurance, because obviously we have insurance, and
Sure.
we were robbed in
We'll operate under
Akaton. Why
that
would they send
assumption.
us to the ghetto of the systems?
I
and
want
not
you to
expect us to get
understand.
robbed?
I want you to understand. You're expendable. That's kind of the point. Insurance or not. I guess this is this
Wait,
is
are
fine.
they breaking the law? Are they breaking the law by not having us insured?
I guess they'll give you another trailer. I'm just saying they might not like it, and that's all I'm saying.
How about we toss them 55%?
Man, no one like shit going on here.
How about we toss them 55% and then we'll give the old guy 25% and just call it a day.
51%.
51. 'cause we're
1%
dealing with-
of this should cover a trailer.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're dealing with millions of rubles here, or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck space credits.
Yeah, they're credits.
Yeah, we should
Fucking,
be-
I love everything that's happening here. Yeah, sure. All right, so
I'm gonna text.
how's that-
I'm
how's
gonna
that plan?
text. I want to text Paris Vet and be like, can we get the truck out of there without them noticing?
Should I answer back?
you can answer back. You can answer
Okay.
back as much as you want. Yeah.
What was the question again?
Can we get the truck out of there without them noticing?
Okay, so I message you back and I say, we can't get it out, but there's a way.
So is this like a group chat kind of thing, or is it like
Yeah.
a 1v1 text?
I imagine that in the meeting, Ashlyn's phone just keeps vibrating. But yeah. Like comlinks can work as like a network link radio. They can work as like normal cell phones or texting
Alright,
apparatus.
So I didn't.
Excuse
hear-
me, sir. Can I? Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Um,
Do we have a deal, or
are you looking to buy a trailer?
Not really.
It floats.
It does. It does
Can I roll
float.
to sell him the trailer?
Give me a fucking. Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
No.
I.
How about,
Are
how
you
about we
just
just give
going-
him the trailer? We'll
Am
give
I
you the
trying to-
trailer at Goodwill.
Okay, but are you not going to unload from the trailer? I don't know why you need
No,
to give it to me.
You said, sir, you were gonna unload it. You
Well,
said
I said
it yourself.
we were going to unload it together. Is that not part of? Do I have to hire more help for this?
Unloading is extra.
We can bring the trailer to you right now, like how you wanted to. But we have other business that we must attend to.
Batteries
this
are not
is
included,
sketchy.
sir. Oh, what are you talking about? There's lots of businesses that
he puts
assembly
his
is
hand-
extra.
If you leave the trailer here with the goods, I will hire other help to unload it. Okay? Okay? Can we be
Considering
done with
you're-
this?
Considering you're
I'm
already
losing
buying
money.
these
Okay, alright,
berries,
deal.
considering you're already buying these
Can you
berries,
sign
for
the
such a
contract
good
saying that you
discount.
will buy them, even though that they may be slightly spoiled because of your
Yes, I will do
insistence?
that, but on the clause that the it gets here, that the trailer is here with all the goods on it, and
Yes,
then I'll
okay,
pay.
Deal.
All right. Okay. Deal.
Deal.
And he shakes your hand.
He shakes my stub.
Yeah, you're stunned. And that small contract is signed, and no like player tomfoolery that he just bought the cargo with that contract, because that's not what he did.
No, I understand.
All right, just so
All
we're
right,
under.
well, we
under
float
understanding.
back to.
So he'll get. So like, I'm
cargo
asking
truck.
Jack now. So he'll basically give us the money once the trailer's there.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
he
what
will
the
pay.
contract
He will
is
give you the money as
Perfect.
soon as the trailer. is there.
Perfect.
Now comes the next problem of getting the trailer.
Yes. I
Fucking
also
hell.
I go on my data pad on the group chat, and I didn't hear anything that stands with, hey, Privisavitz, is there a way for you to make some kind of loud distraction?
So
It's gonna be so.
my
Also-
bad.
message to Brain Man, that's what I want to call him,
Brain Man.
Richard. it was only to Richard.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no!
well,
It
I
could have been
just-
to the entire group chat.
Yeah,
It's possible.
I was wanting to.
Sorry,
to the whole
sorry.
group.
Yeah, by all means, you can send the message to everybody.
That's what you're sending, Alex?
Yeah,
that?
to you.
Okay.
Like to you. Like I have an at Privislavitz, like how we do it on WhatsApp. Like I'm asking you, but the group can see it.
Okay. I can make a distraction, but what's the plan?
Who wants to fill him in on
So-
the plan?
Yeah, so I'm going to text him and I'm going to say, we're going to pull a double rim job. And I'm going to explain that well, first I'm going to say I'm going to also explain this to Ashlyn telepathically. Once I get there, I'm going to fly up near the window and telepathically explain to Ashlyn the plan. But the plan is we are going to try and sneak the truck away, right? So Pearsvet, you're going to distract the guy. He's going to walk away. Like, hopefully, what I'm hoping is you can get him to like go around to the other side of the building, investigate something. You go with him, right? And then while you guys are doing that, we will take the truck, and then you'll have been with the guard the whole time. When the guard comes back, he'll see, oh shit, the truck is gone, right? But you were with the guard. You have deniability. You have an alibi.
This
And
is
then-
gonna
There's a
so
text
poorly.
wall.
What's
yeah,
that?
It is. It's a text wall.
Yeah, it's a very long text. And then so we are going to drive the truck to the other guy, get the other payment at the same time. Before we steal the truck, Ashlyn's going to get payment for the shipment as
The
well.
same shipment.
For the same shipment. But then you know, Ashlyn and them will discover the shipment is missing, and there's going to be a single business card to the to the business,
To the business that allegedly.
presumably.
This has gone so far off
Is
the rails.
that your whole message?
Yes,
Okay.
allegedly.
Can
Can I delete the message that way there's no government tracing of what
Shut the
it
I
fuck
gotta
up.
read it. That's a lot to read, man.
deletes it
Android.
immediately.
No.
What's a good thing? I'm an Android.
Yeah, you can read.
I made a photo of it.
Yeah. Screenshot. All
No, I'm
right.
just kidding.
I didn't. Ichy presses his forehead and his taint at the same time to take a screenshot.
Fucking hell. This
So what-
has gone so far off the rails. We're now playing bumper cars. Enact your plan, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
No. Like I'm just formulating how
Yeah.
I want to say what I'm gonna say. Okay. All right. So I respond. This is a really long shot, but okay. It's better than what we got.
All right.
I've been thinking.
Hey, at worst, we end up selling it to what's her face for 30%.
Yeah, at work. Like,
Yeah.
we just don't show up to the fat guy.
Yeah. Oh, we just say, "Oh, hey, we're coming back." Just to
He's
sell.
like already hiring like dock loaders.
That's not our problem. That's not our problem.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm doing this all in the text or the message. My plan is I'm gonna create a sound which should hopefully get the guard near me his attention. Do I really have to go with him? I mean, I could try to knock him out.
So, the reason that I was having you go with him was so that you were also investigating the sound, and then they wouldn't think that you stole the. What?
Oh, saying this in character, like on the message.
Like sure, yeah. I figured you were saying your thing in character, no?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. So
just making sure
okay,
that's
so I'm replying in character. So, the thing is, like, you don't have to. You don't have to be like, the reason that I'm saying that you should go with is so that the guard has eyes on you at all times.
Like, you couldn't possibly be part of the thievery.
Right, because you were with the guard.
Said. Okay. Continue your message.
Sorry. What's your thing?
Okay, so I read that, and in reply to that, I say, so what you're saying is, when me and the Shawbat get back, the truck is going to be gone.
Yes.
What if I get taken hostage?
Why would you get taken hostage?
What if they suss out?
I don't think they're going to let me leave
Suss out?
if the truck is gone.
But there's the business card there. It's a perfect plan.
Yeah.
Such a
Wait,
great
tell
plan.
Stan.
Well, that sounds like a shit plan.
Wait. Tell Privoslavitz where to find the business card so he can pick it up and be like,
Yeah.
I think these guys took it. To the
Or
guy.
we can write them like a serial killer note and put it on the door and say, like, if you want your berries 3, come visit me.
Yo, Jack, like, am I like not understanding something? But this sounds really.
This sounds like a lot of assumptions have to be made in order for this plan to work. Yes, it does.
No,
They're
I mean,
assuming that these people are not just stupid; they are literally negative intelligence
Like,
score stupid.
I don't
Not
think they're
negative
gonna let me
modifier.
leave. I don't
Not
think they're
negative
gonna let me
modifier,
leave.
negative score.
Whether or not they let you leave is pretty much up to history to tell, but you can probably assume until they figure out what's going on, they're probably not going to just let you leave.
Okay. Even though my character knows or has a good feeling about them not letting us leave when the truck is not here, I'm still gonna go with it.
The thing is, like, once we drop off the trailer, like, again, this was always going to come down to an escape plan of some sort, probably, but
It's not what I planned for. I planned for none of this.
Wait, guys.
The problem is you planned.
Guys,
Yeah.
I got an additional thing to the plan. How about when Brain Boy is talking to Ashlyn, me and Razor walk up and look like we're limping, like we got beat up and robbed, and we just said our truck just got stolen by these hoodlums. Here's this business card.
by the way, the whole time in the room with Skye, it's just this over and over.
That's what I was thinking. His dad pad is just going crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, at this point, after about the 5th or 6th time in like 30 seconds,
You
it
put it on
does
Do Not
this.
Disturb.
No, I turned it off.
Okay. Wait,
I
let's see.
turn it
Okay.
off and kind of slam it onto the desk.
Yeah, Rich is gonna have to give a big
There you
brain
go.
blast of information.
Oh
All
god,
right.
the exposition face.
All right, well, fucking do it. Go with the
He's
plan.
gonna be
You guys,
drooling.
Are we
I'm
semi near?
yeah. If you guys want to walk back, you can essentially find yourselves on the other side of the street,
Like,
next to a big
I kind of
rock.
want to just like can I Am I gonna have to make a check to like stealth if I just fly around to like telepathically tell Skye what's going on?
You would have to stealth, yes.
Who am I hiding from?
The shop pad,
The one
who's
shop
out
hat.
front. Yeah,
Wait,
you can
is-
see
yeah, but
your
why-
truck on
why
the
do I
other
have
side
to
of the
approach from the front?
If I succeed,
because that's how you get to the back alley where the loading bay
But
is, where the window is.
But I can fly.
You would still have to make the stealth check, yes.
that better be a good stealth check.
I mean, he's a twig. We'll just pretend he was being blown around in the wind.
Whoa! It's a trash. It's just a trash bag. Don't pay attention to it. Like this is Akaton. This is a
Better
slum.
hope he ain't Peter.
I mean,
It's gonna be so bad.
no. I mean, I
Wait,
figured.
so the Shabbat.
No,
and
it's a stealth
Stan
check.
are-
Give me a stealth check if you're trying to stealth around the building.
Because technically,
Regardless of
Parasite
whether or
hasn't
not,
gone
yeah,
anywhere.
regardless of whether or not it's in the sky or not, you're still making the stealth check.
Okay, well then maybe I would just wait
'Cause-
until.
You're also making the stealth check because you're gonna about to show up on the other side of the window, and there's people in there too. So
Wait,
That's
wait,
where I
assign
was
you a stealth
saying. Who
check.
am I? Like, if I'm stealthing,
You're just
away
giving me
from
one
them-
stealth check to sneak behind the building and get up to that window without being seen. And also be on the other side of the window without being seen. Just give me a stealth check.
Right. It's just one.
Or don't
Yeah.
do it. That's
You
also
got it.
something you can do. You can just not tell.
Well, that's what I
Actually,
was saying. Like, I could wait until the distraction goes out and then do it. That's
Can
what I
I-
was thinking.
Interrupt real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Did Ashlyn read like any of this discussion
No, she
before she
turned
turned
it
it
off.
off?
Yeah.
No, it is off on the desk. Fuck y'all. You're running up my plan.
Everybody's
after how many-
read except for Ashlyn. So like not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of information that they have. So
Okay, that's it. That's it.
Wait, I just wanted to ask an out of character question. So the sound that Stan would be making, would Ashlyn and the other Shabbat inside also hear it?
they might
Or
be
is it
able to
just
hear it,
gonna
yeah.
It just depends how loud I make it.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
How close, where exactly the sound is being produced from, that type of stuff. So
Right.
That's
go
kind
ahead.
of why I wanted to know, like,
So
my
are you
position.
stealthing behind the building or not? Pinct.
I don't know yet because if he's gonna make a noise back there, it's probably not best to wait until after that.
All right. So,
Uh,
well, I need to
'Cause
figure out what people are doing. So who's doing what? You guys are essentially on the other side of the street right now, behind a big rock.
Wait, me and Sep, are you here?
Yes.
Have
Why would
you-
I
have you-
not be?
Okay, so I guess me and Razor are like, trying to like be inconspicuous and waiting
Yeah.
for like a trigger of some sort, either the noise, and then we'll just kind of
Where?
run. We'll just kind of run up into the truck, and since it's our truck, we're not gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
well, I mean, run up. Sorry, explain what you're doing.
Like me and like Razor are being inconspicuous, like we're across the street from the truck.
Act normal.
Yeah, you're across the street from.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
truck.
Like I'm like looking at stalls and be like, ooh, sure, you know what I mean. And then like I know like Stan's gonna try to make a noise distraction. So when I hear a noise,
Okay,
and
yeah.
I'm hoping it's
And then-
it's a
yeah.
pretty apt noise, you know what I mean? Me and Razor will
It'll
just kind
be
of
out.
yeah, me and Razor will just kind of cross the street like in a little get into the truck, and then just leave the card in some place that Stan can pick it up, and kind of show the shop at holy shit, it got stolen by these guys, something stupid like that. Because I'm doubting the Shabbats are not like fucking Sherlock Holmes. And then me and Razor will drive off while Richard goes to the back or wherever, and then telepathically just unloads this expedition into like into Ashlyn's
When I get the
mind.
info dump of a lifetime.
Yeah,
stream
yeah,
of
basically.
no.
And then Ashlyn can hopefully kind of like go with it, get the money from these guys, and
But
then just
we need to
kinda,
get
like,
the money before the truck disappears. Is the thing.
I mean, I've had my mind made up. I'm just waiting for my scene.
I just want to see that people are in position and whether or not they're acting now or if Skye wanted to do something first. We are currently inside the office building.
I assume this conversation's been going in circles.
Yeah, pretty much. She looks very agitated, like this is stopped becoming worth it kind of agitation. Just like, are we making a deal or not?
Well, as you can clearly see, I've had to turn this damn pad off because of my crew. So, the deal can be made at any point. I'm just saying that 35 is the absolute least I'm willing to take.
Fine. And she's just like, fine. That is okay. Where do I sign?
Cool. Well, I'm gonna have to boot this piece of shit back up. I'm gonna pick this tab head up and start just like a very angry gamer, essentially. And if you've ever seen a gamer have a moment, I'm sitting there kind of shaking it and just threatening to like punch it.
You're like my mom with her phone. It's just you're trying to turn it back on. She's just, her head is in her hands. Like, this is taking so long. So, plan.
Props to Skye for getting 5% more.
It's purely just out of annoyance.
Yeah, well, it's fine because the next thing I'm about to do is what I really wanted, but
so who's going first? Is Skye doing what he's doing, or are you guys enacting your plan now?
Because Skye does.
I'm going first.
I think Skye should at least get the thing signed and get the money transferred to whatever account. Yeah.
Is the dude behind me still like going?
Yeah, Skye was going through. Does he know the plan now? Maybe I missed that.
No, he's just getting the money. And then
it's still booting up.
All right, then act whenever you want to.
Again, is the guy behind me like still whirling up?
His gun is still cocked. He seems also very annoyed that he hasn't been able to pull the trigger yet.
All right, so I'm gonna roll and then describe based on my roll because I don't want to be that guy where I describe something and haha, just kidding. I'll act out whatever the fuck this roll is.
Well, what are you trying to do? I want to know this. I need to know this, so I need to know why you're rolling. That is my absolute requirement.
Well, everyone's agitated, and based on personality, knowing there's a really big gun right behind me, that's got me in two different mindsets. And I'm about to make this one, hopefully, possibly, try anyway, stand the fuck down before there's a real problem.
Okay. So you're trying to intimidate him.
Aggravate. Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right.
Again, I'll act it out once I know
you realize what might happen if you fail, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I assume several people are opening fire.
Okay. Well,
but I'm going to have some minor faith in my armor.
Okay. Give me the roll, and then we'll see how that goes. It's not bad. It's not bad.
So success or failure, and then I'll act out what I'm doing. So then,
I don't think this is a success.
All right, still gonna go for what I was gonna try.
All right.
So knowing that's behind me, and I assume given what it is, I can kind of hear the heat coming off of it or something because I see vents and things. As I'm waiting for this thing to boot up, I'm just gonna keep hearing that low noise behind me. Slam the comms down, stand up, kick the chair out, and turn around with my axe pointed at him. You don't shut that fucking thing down, we're gonna have more than an annoying comms.
And he just kind of lifts his gun and points it at you, and goes, "You better give me a reason to use this thing." And so far, I'm taking this as a reason to use this thing. And Ainsley is just kind of like, okay. And she kind of ducks down behind the desk. This is going bad. We're rolling
initiative. Pops out with a fucking bazooka. Now, how'd you hide that under there?
No. We're rolling initiative. So.
Now, am I 1v1ing this man, or?
pretty much. There's a
Cool.
lot of people that are about to be added to the initiative order, though, because this is a pretty big map. Not everybody can see all of it. It's pretty much cordoned off to those that can, and I need to close out of all of this. So you guys should be able to see stuff now, right?
Yeah.
Man, that's a big
Yeah.
boy.
There's a pretty big map going on here that you guys can see.
Right.
I need
I just
everybody
see
to
our
roll.
portion.
Because technically
see.
this is all happening. I guess you guys are enacting your plan as well. I want everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
We have a fight going on out here.
Yep.
No, Ashlyn's kind of fighting, and
Easy.
But because we're in fight time now, and you guys are also enacting your plan anyway, we might as well roll initiative for everybody.
all right. How do I roll initiative?
That
again?
fat too, man.
So the
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yes,
There's a
yeah.
dice. Yeah, that's beside my name.
All
Come
right.
on. Oh my god.
2 2s. Getting all the bad rolls out of the way, huh?
What do
So-
you mean it's only bad?
Here's the deal. We're gonna start in the office.
Yes.
Not the good kind, not the funny kinds. As this Shobhad raises up his gun and points it at you. And fires.
Do it, pussy.
But does he hit?
That's a good question.
We're gonna find out.
Does an 18 hit?
Is that doing energy or kinetic?
This is kinetic.
I think my armor's right at an 18
I think your armor's at a 17. I'm looking at here. I
Well,
think it's at 18 when you have
because
like,
I have
points.
entropy.
You have a point of entropy right now, though. I don't think you start with a point
You
of
always
entropy.
start combat with 1.
Oh, do you? All right, then yeah, it's 18.
I can. You gain entropy points only when involved in combat encounters.
18 does meet, and that means he does hit.
Yep.
So
I mean, he hits anyway, but
as you take 5 piercing damage as the gunshot goes through your chest. Well, not through your
Ouch,
chest,
ow.
but it does. It smacks against your armor and it wins you some. All right, Pero Savet. We're getting to the point where like this map is very split, so some people aren't seeing everything. There is a
Yeah.
shop pad right next to you, and you know that the plan is the cause of distraction. I'm gonna say to you, you've been given the go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So,
otherwise this is just gonna get really boring.
I make a ghost sound,
Right.
and it's like around the building.
Yeah.
it only
so-
goes
so-
25 feet though, so I don't know like where the building is. In
What does it sound like?
let's see. It's really loud here already. So let's say it sounds like an explosion.
Ooh. So basically, just around the corner. That's barely where you're able to kind of put it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you make an audible sound with ghost sound, and it's just this massive explosion sound from around the corner.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody, like, cars start screeching to a halt. People start running the opposite direction. People jump behind stalls. This shophead right here definitely raises up his pike and looks on over there. And just, what the hell was that?
I don't know, but that didn't sound good. Like that sounded like in your building, on the other side of the wall. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think you should go check that out.
Give me a persuasion roll. Give me a diplomacy roll.
Shit.
Maybe
Oh,
bluff?
that's a ghost sound. That's a ghost sound to disbelieve. There's
AC
a
13.
DC 13, so he's rolling that. They're not very wise.
oh,
He believes it. A lot of people believe it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so he actually believes that. I'll say that that's it. All right. So he raises up his pike and his gun, and you can see that he starts walking over there, but it's not his turn yet.
Right.
Okay, but like that means I don't have to go with him, right?
Might not have to.
Excellent.
It doesn't look like obviously he hasn't gone yet. So you'll see. But Razor Crudbump, you're on the other side, basically hiding out behind this rock over here.
Yes.
So, yeah.
very terrified by the noise I just heard.
Yeah.
I think I should run away.
This isn't worth it.
Run
Suddenly
away,
not worth
little girl.
it. So, you know that's the signal. What do you plan to do?
All right. What was the signal for again? To get in the truck.
We like walk towards the truck.
Right. Let's see. I can get at least to there. Wait, how do I move with that?
Space.
Space.
Yeah.
Move there. End my turn.
You could move again. You have another move action.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, well, you have a standard action and a move action. You use your move action. You can use your standard action as another move action if you wanted to.
All right, I'm assuming there's the cab of the truck.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It would take a move action to get into it, but you can move up right towards it.
Yeah. Whoops.
I
why is this-
I appreciate that there's just something going on in the void over there.
Yeah. Ashlyn, inside the building, you've just been attacked by one of the shop heads.
Mm-hmm.
How would you like to retaliate? And
Well,
you might
obviously,
hate me
after a
for
little
this.
recoil from that gunshot, it's time for a smile and a lick of the lips, and I'm gonna run right up there and swing and hope.
You do move within his realm of influence, and that does mean you can take an attack of opportunity as a reaction.
Oh, right, he probably has like 10 feet because he's a bitch.
So he has 15 feet. Because he has a tactical pike, and that is a reach effect.
Oh.
Oh.
Nah, it doesn't hit, fam.
No, it doesn't hit. You do take 8 points of damage as this one does pierce through your armor, and it feels bad, man. Not nearly as bad. It hasn't pierced all the way to the point where like your intestinal damage, but it has pierced through your skin a little bit. Like your armor stopped most of it. As he stabs into you. Alright, but
So
now
this
you
is
have the
where
rest
I
of your
get
turn.
completely fucking boned.
Possible.
Mm.
Ooh, that hits. Whatever it is that you're hitting with. Oh, your Dashko, yeah. So that
yeah,
does
I don't
hit his
know
AC, yeah.
Thank you.
It's not as good. But you definitely do hurt him as you smash through his armor with your massive Joshko, and he just, I'll kill you. And Ainsley from behind, underneath the desk, is just like, don't get blood everywhere. Belose.
How do I do the move again? Hold control?
Yeah, you hold control to measure out. And remember, you have 30 feet of movement, but you can take 2 move actions if you want. So, which could make you move up to 60 feet. Going over a car isn't necessarily... Yeah, you would have to kind of go there. All the cars have stopped because of the explosion sounds, though.
Yeah, I'm moving there.
Right. All right.
And that's it, yeah.
The Shabhad over here is going to take up his pike and start moving towards the... Oh, I'm sorry. Starts moving towards the direction of where he heard the sound. He kind of walks off a little bit over here. He doesn't move towards it. He just looks on the other side, and he... There doesn't seem to be any explosion here. But I heard one. He looks back at you.
Do I respond to that?
You can if you want. Yeah.
Come on, man. I'll go with you. Let's go check it out.
He just starts
Hold
looking.
it.
He waits
Hey,
for
my
you.
partner's in there too. You know, I wanna make sure that they're safe.
Are you trying to go
Nothing's
inside
going
the
on here.
building?
No, I'm saying like I'm
yeah,
trying to make him
around
go
it.
there, so I'm saying I'll go with him.
He just... So he's essentially waiting for you to catch up then. Richard
yeah.
Blevins.
Oh, wait a
So-
second here.
In order to get around the building, it's going to take essentially... Like, you're going to have to move over to that edge and then take an entire other turn to move further than that. I think there's
So,
also a
like-
stealth action you have to take as well. So, like, it's...
So is the window that Skye and Ainsley and that Shabbat facing the truck or facing like the away from the truck? Like, is it on the other side of the building?
It's on the other side of the building, yeah.
Ah, okay.
How do I measure while dragging them again?
Hold control and drag it.
It doesn't. Oh, it's you press space. That's what it was.
Yeah, and you fly up there with double movement. All right.
Oh,
Just trying to
so I
think
need-
here, because I think there's like a stealth action. Yeah, stealth hide. Stealth hide here, concealment, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it would take an action, I think. Alright, so the Shawbad inside the building is going to go ahead and continue his assault on Skye. And this time, because you're like right up close to him, he's basically just attacking with the pike now.
Yeah. Did we ever say if there's an addition? Oh, there it is.
That doesn't hit. He just
No.
kind of like pulls it out of you after the Dashko hit him in his side, and he tries to pull again, but you dodge out of the way. Here's the vets.
I'm just moving up to this man's
All right.
because you know he doesn't want to go check it out.
And
Quick
he
thing.
basically turns around as soon as you start catching up to him and starts walking off. Of course, not his turn. Razor,
Yes.
how goes things?
I shall get into the cab of the vehicle.
All right. And it does take another move action to turn on the ignition, essentially. If you wanted to
Yes.
start the car now, but right now you're
I
just
shall
kind of hiding out
start.
inside.
Well,
Alright.
get in.
I think we
Right.
should. I think we should wait for the Shawbed and Privislavitz to leave this map area.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Make sure that I'm hidden in the truck.
Ashlyn.
I'm making sure of something real quick. Trying to make sure of something because technically I should now have 3 entropy because I've taken 2 pretty decent hits.
We can kind of do it this way. I don't know if this is the right icon, but there you go. You can
Oh,
kind of see that there's
I
like,
was
a
going
number
to say
on
I'm
it, yeah.
keeping track because
Oh, okay.
it says if I take like more than double my level in damage at one time, then I get a point. So I think 6 and whatever the fuck else kind of counts.
Yeah, it does.
We're at 3. Okay.
So you do have 3 entropy points now. It is your turn. This big Shawbad looks dangerous.
Um,
So wouldn't that mean you have like an armor value of like 20?
no, it doesn't
No.
go up. for every entry.
Uh,
It goes
He
up
just
by
gets a
one.
+1.
Trust
for
me, I
having
wish.
any at all.
Right, that would have been sick. You'd be like invincible now.
Yeah. But he has been building up entropy so he can make a super slam attack. What's your constitution modifier? I think it's +4. You can
Plus
have up
4.
to +4 points, yeah. So, what are you doing?
Trying to decide how I. Because what did we say if I roll. I technically roll with unarmed. With entropy
Well-
strike instead of my weapon. Even if I technically quote unquote use the weapon.
Yeah,
as
even
the
if you're
focus.
using the weapon. But of course, right now, you could take the move action to gain all that entropy points as extra dice for the damage roll for entropy for the entropic strike. Right now, that's 3d4 on top of your normal damage with
It's
entropic strike.
3d3.
3d3? Oh, is it d3s?
Yeah.
My bad. Never mind. I thought it was d4.
I wish it was
That's still
force.
not. That's still good.
Well, that's if I use all 3. Tell you what. Let me real quick read something.
So now your
Um,
base damage is a d3. I thought your entropic strike added a d4. Specifically in your entropic pool, right? As a move action, you can expend EP to boost the damage of your next entropic strike attack you deal before the start of your next turn. You must decide how much EP you want to expend. No, it's a d4. If you can't expend more EP than your level. If the boosted entropic strike hits, you deal 1d plus 1d4 damage for every EP expended. So you can only use 1 right now because you're only level 1, but that's still
Where
more
the
damage.
fuck?
Yeah, it's specifically in your entropic pool under active feats.
Oh, is it? That's been
Yeah.
like-
It's all the way at the very bottom. As a move action, you do that. So you can only expend 1 right now. Of course, you keep your defenses, but and you do an extra d4 of damage. Your Entropic Strike does a d3 plus your Constitution modifier of damage. The extra d4 is just for built-up entropy points.
So does
mean,
that work?
Do you plan on moving it all anyway?
Probably not.
Yeah. I'd say use it. That's what I would say. Professional courtesy. Slam the fucker.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
Oh. That does not hit.
Well, I think it rolled incorrectly anyway.
Did it? No, it rolled.
I think I'll figure it out as we go.
It should be +4/+1, yeah. Yeah, so because you have a... Yeah, that rolled right. Yeah, so you take your weapon, and instead of going for a massive slam, you unfortunately just tap it, thinking that you would activate your Entropic Strike. But it did not do anything. It appears that he was able to maintain his composure, and it did not hit. And he's just like, that felt weird. What was that? Belose.
Belose. That is me. I'm gonna, since Sep's kind of hit it inside the thing, I'm gonna just kind of move onto the back.
All right.
And I'm just gonna kind of make sure the trailer is like attached and like, you know, we're ready
Right.
to just dipperoni. And I also kind of like, you know, I'm laying down in it so like Big Boy doesn't see me.
Right. Okay.
Or crouching or something convenient.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I'm hoping
Just
it's
trying
a
to
big
stay
trail.
outside.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So this shop had begins like I don't have map for this, so this shop had just starts walking down the alleyway with Petrosavet.
Can't you just disappear the icon?
I could, but then it wouldn't be there anymore, which I
Okay.
kind of need for tracking purposes. So I guess I don't know. Just
We're
there
off.
for now. Yeah,
We're off
you're
in the alleyway.
both off. Richard Blevins. He's just looking around. By the way, he's just like, there's nothing here. So
Pinct?
Is moot.
You're muted, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Can I call Skye?
yeah, you could call him on his comlink.
Yeah,
I
I'll
guess.
dial him.
You don't technically know what you don't know what's happening inside.
Yeah.
You have
No, I
no
know.
clue what's going on.
No, I know. I'm dialing him.
All right, so you're dialing him. He has not picked up yet.
I mean,
Shot.
there's a click.
Yeah. If that's your turn, then inside.
Wait,
The-
is that his turn?
I don't know. Is it his turn? He can't really respond right now, so even if you're calling him.
No,
All right.
I'm just calling him.
All right,
I'm
so
fucking busy.
yeah, so inside the shop head raises his pike and goes to stab at you again. When suddenly there's a ringtone that spills out. You should answer that in hell. He attacks.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be nice for a second.
Oh,
He does meet.
oh.
Oh
I think
God,
Jack Richard rolls.
that's not good.
Blah.
Yeah, I think
That's
you're
bad.
currently dying on the floor now. And as you hear your ringtone, you see, while your vision is kind of blurring a little bit, Ainsley's just walking up to you. It's just like, shame we couldn't have a deal. Of course, you're just dying. You're not dead, but... And then you just kind of pass out. There's a vet.
Well, I was
Is,
gonna
is
ask.
Ainsley on the turn tracker?
No, she's not. She's not a.
Oh, wow.
She's not a
So
combatant.
she went out of. So she went out of order.
She's
Huh,
not a combatant.
Interesting. Is she gonna pick up the
bitch.
phone?
She flips it open. It's a flip phone, apparently.
Hey,
And then you hear.
Ashlyn,
I'm not that poor.
put the deal through.
there appears to have been a bit of a There appears to have been a bit of a misunderstanding. And now it's Perosavet's turn. So you're just following the Shophead Enforcer?
So did I, or both of us, hear the initial shot that came out from the Shophead?
Yes, actually, you would have heard a shot inside. So I guess you guys have been moving inside the building now too.
Oh, so we're inside the building now.
Well, yeah, that's where the shot came out. So I guess they heard that something was up, and he started running on in there. If that's what you wanted. So
yeah, I was actually. That's what I want to know.
Okay, this is gonna get weird because I did not design the map with this in tone, but you're not technically in. You're technically on the other side of the door. As the door opens, you see one shot had over Ashlyn's body. Ainsley is over it too, and the Shophead Enforcer you're walking in with, who are both on the other side of the door right now. And
interesting. Okay.
Ainsley just says, "Fetch the other one there. It's now. We're gonna need them as leverage." And the other one turns to you, is like, "I don't know what's going on, but I guess I have my orders." And it essentially took your and the Shophead's turn to get it in there. So your turn and the next Shophead's turn is pretty much... No, actually, you just arrived here. So that was like your move action to get to it, basically that point. What do you do?
So I've already used my move action.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Well, this went a little faster than I wanted it to.
You do have healing, by the way.
I want to point out I am on the ground flipping these people off.
Can I, am I within touching distance?
Yes, I'll say you are.
Okay. Okay, so basically, what I want to do is not be in a 1v2 situation here, so... Getting Ashlyn up is like highest priority right now.
All right.
I'm just trying to see.
So you have Mystic Cure as a heal, as well as your healing channel.
Okay, so basically, I can heal him without stabilizing.
Yeah. If you heal him, if he gains any health, he instantly stabilizes and wakes up. It's just like D&D.
Okay.
Of course, your healing channel costs your resolve points, but your Mystic Cure costs just like your health, just your.
So
your
I can
slots.
use a channel. I mean, whatever the feat is.
Yeah.
Would I be able to use the spell then?
You can use the spell as well. You're within touch distance, so you can use either that you feel is appropriate.
Okay.
Your healing channel.
Wait, either one, or I can use both.
You can use no. It's an action to use it. It's a standard action to use either of them. So you can only use
But healing
one.
channel is considered an other action, so that's why I was like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's because the healing channel is specific, so you have to read the description. If you heal yourself, it costs a move action. If you heal an ally by touching them, it costs a standard action. If you wanted to heal all allies within 30 feet of you, which includes yourself, it's a full action, but the same healing is applied to all of them. Yeah, it's a very powerful healing ability. But yeah, if you touch him, it's a touch action. It's a standard action to heal him.
I guess. Okay. I'm gonna touch Ashlyn and I'm gonna cast healing channel.
Okay, go ahead and throw it out there. Yeah, damage is just healing. So you can just click that button there. Ashlyn, you suddenly are Ainsley realizes you're about to go touch him? Or touch her, sorry. And then she's like, "You idiots, don't let him touch!" And then you touch him and you heal him for 7 HP. Ashlyn, you wake up in a gasp. You're currently prone on the floor. And you have dropped your weapon.
That's fine.
Yeah, so that's the current situation inside.
I mean, inside, are they still fighting?
Yes, they are absolutely still fighting.
So Ichy and Ashlyn are still fighting them. I thought like he was just healing him to get him up.
Fucker.
Something to note is that they're all in melee range with each other, so they can't just run necessarily.
We'll take it.
No. But like if they could surrender for negotiations,
If they want to.
I wasn't sure if they were doing that.
That is
How am I supposed
entirely
to
up to them.
negotiate Ashlyn, like killing them?
I am
Oh,
on
no,
the com.
no,
I figured I
I-
was on the
fuck you.
comms with Ainsley.
So
I was gonna try and negotiate with her, but that
Yeah,
it
so
only works
you-
if they surrender.
Yeah,
then
so
we're still in
you like you're still in the comms with her, so you like just hear like the door open and then like some healing going on and some orders being given. It's like, no, don't heal him. Don't let him heal him. And that's basically what's going on right now, and you just hear shit on the other line. Razor, what are you doing? You're in the car, you can start it up and start driving away.
I could start it. Everybody's out of view then. I can't really tell with this map.
Yeah, you can't really tell what's going on inside. You
I
have
don't know
no
what's
idea.
happening to the left of me.
Yeah.
Or directly ahead of me in that regard. So
Uh,
over here is the building?
No.
Just
Over
down the
here's
road?
the
Oh, it's
building.
over
This
here.
way.
Okay.
Yeah, this is along like the pathway for walking, and that's like where
So
all the
where did
buildings
where did Perez's vets go?
are. They went into the building.
Did they happen to see us going into the building?
Yeah,
mean,
you guys
I
would have
know
seen
that-
them going in. Yeah.
Or I know Razor probably doesn't know, but I know that you're in there because I'm on the
So-
comm.
Well, I'm starting the engine then.
That takes a move.
Revs the line. It takes a move action to move, but you said you do have a move action, so you could just drive it away.
I could, but I know that Perez vet is in there. Actually, you know what? Screw the newbie. Let's go.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. I have to stay here because I don't know. I know
Right.
Ashlyn is still in there.
Jeff, you know what you could do? Drive that bitch through the front door.
It's like
I
you
could,
weren't.
but it's gonna like take forever to back this thing up and then get
This
it
is
into.
true.
if
I mean,
you
I was
wanted to-
thinking about using the ram action to attack somebody, but like,
I do want you to know is that the map doesn't properly depict the distance between the front door and the office. It does not at all. So
What
it
you're
takes
saying
like it would essentially takes an entire turn of moving to get there. That's what there's the vets and the enforcer were doing, or sorry, the shop had.
okay.
But if that's what you're doing, Ainsley, I guess, is.
I could have a prepared action, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could prepare an action.
To
Was
like
your-
take off.
Yeah, if you want to, you can ready the action to take off. But what is the trigger for taking off?
If they get in the vehicle
Okay.
in any way, like
Yeah, if people get into the
Malice.
vehicle, you can just tail off. Yeah. All right. So Ainsley
gonna
just
yell
like
at him over the comms, be like, "Oh, hurry up! We got this thing started."
Ainsley just like shit and disengages, and throws herself underneath the table again, and flips the phone open again. And is just like, call your men off, and maybe this doesn't end in blood. It's like talking over to Richard. Ashlyn, you're on the ground.
I'm Richard's man,
yeah, well, I'm gonna use my move.
one of the
Get
king's
up.
men.
Yeah, you don't currently have a weapon in your hand though, just so you know.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
So this is also fucking empowered, and also, mind you, we're doing acid damage, not bludgeoning.
Oh, is it still empowered? If from the
Yeah, I
last
still
turn?
have points.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it takes a move action to empower it, and you took a move action to get up. That's
Oh.
what I'm. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But
That's
can it still be empowered from the last time you empowered it?
I believe so. I think it's just you have to choose that it's empowered before you use it. And I
guess it's
technically.
empowered. I don't know. I'll look it up later. It's still empowered. Go ahead and roll that damage. Roll an
So
extra
do I
D4
just
on
add
top of
one
it.
D4? Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So this is acid or bludgeoning?
Acid. Like, I'm gonna kind of shakily stand up and then just with a fist jump up and punch him right in the face with it.
Oh god. And as soon as you do, like at first he doesn't seem very bothered by it, but then all of a sudden you see his face start to melt as you have completely undid the bonds that kept his atoms together on his face, and he's just like, "Oh, what is that? That feels horrible." And he is currently bloodied. Belose. You heard more than one gunshot. You heard the signal, which was the explosion, but then you heard another gunshot. You're not entirely sure what's going on inside right now. That was a while. That was like a couple turns ago,
Why
though.
are there so many gunshots? I was told there'd be one gunshot.
Yeah. Just so you know, there's some weird stuff going on right now.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna just... Let's see. I'm probably gonna move off and just kind of stand on the side here.
Okay.
Like, I'm not inside the truck. I'm just like outside the passenger door.
Right.
And I'm just kind of like waiting to see what what Richard has to say about this, because I don't know, like it
Right.
seems it's really hectic right now.
It's a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty much
this is
hectic.
a very, very strange situation you guys have found yourselves in. The Shambad inside. Yeah, it's their turn, and they're just gonna go ahead. I'm sorry about this, but I do have my orders. And he's gonna go stab at Percivet.
It's fine. They can only hit 90% of the
But
time
does
with
it
this
hit?
loaded dice.
That's a good question. Does a 14 hit your AC?
A physical.
Oh,
Physical.
13.
Ah, all right.
Just a little bit.
So you take 8 points of piercing damage as your armor is almost circumvented as you're stabbed through the side, and you realize that some critical error has occurred with your body.
Well, yeah, that's a pretty critical error.
You know, if I had my
So that
kidney,
means
I'd
that
be
goes
wild.
right to my HP.
Yeah, you,
it
you
go-
run
it-
out of stamina and you take 2 hit points.
Yeah. But you do lose
Stamina
all your
goes first.
yeah, you do lose all your stamina
no.
too in that attack.
Oh, okay,
No, you-
so I lose all my stamina and only take 2 HP points.
Yeah, you have 8 out of
Yes.
10 now.
Yeah, no. Your stamina is always hit first. It's essentially like an HP buffer. It's still
I, thought
part of your
I just
HP.
thought piercing damage was like a little different.
Yeah, no, you're there's some things that act like that, but they're rare. So you still take hit point damage. You just take 6 points of your stamina damage and then 2 more points of your hit points.
Alright.
Yeah. Richard Blevins, you're on the phone right now with Miss Ainsley, who you were in conversations with earlier yesterday.
Yep. Well, you never send a brute to do a brains job. I'm sure you know what that's like. Yeah, they tell them to stand down, guys, stand down. Hold on, I'm sure we can come to agreement still. I apologize for Ashlyn's behavior, since it is only Ashlyn that's attacked so far.
You don't know anything that's going on.
I
in
know.
There.
It was a joke, but
You're
yeah.
not FaceTiming.
All of you to assume.
I
that
apologize
I'm hard
for their behavior, but as the captain, I'm sure that we can have a
And you're
frank
like
discussion.
You're like on speakerphone. It's just like, you hear that? Now drop your fucking weapons or fist. I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Also, since it's my whole fucking turn, can I telepathically talk to Razor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Captain.
Okay. Okay, can you back me up on this? Can you come in here? And since she knows you're part of the crew, but she doesn't have first-hand knowledge of Belose, and Belose can drive the truck off while we negotiate.
All right. I'm very sketched out by this, but okay. I'll think about it.
And plus, I would like to have your gun by my side going into
Okay.
this, if nothing else.
All right. Well, I tell Belose to get ready to go if need be.
Okay, Cap. Okay, pilot. Captain.
Pilot.
I'm not-
Other captain.
I ain't captain of this ship, boy.
Co-pilot.
I'm the admiral.
As we
Okay, Admiral.
as we bring ourselves to the next round of combat, this entity, fish-like creature, phases
God.
through the floor
Oh, wonderful.
and starts floating into the building.
Oh boy.
Oh
And
no,
that's
that
it.
fucking show!
Yeah, you have no idea that's happening though. So like everybody outside just saw a very strange the cool on.
We're just like looking at it, like walk by. It's like,
Oh my
Hey, I
god!
know that guy.
And it takes
Oh
its
my
entire
God.
yeah.
Oh.
It's it basically takes its entire turn to try to make its way inwards into the building. And you guys stop seeing it. now there's-
Did you guys just see that?
Oh
Hey,
shit,
the
we
fuzz.
Hey, we know that guy. I think.
Did the game ping when I got a?
Yeah, like a banana
I heard
and
a ping.
split.
Yeah, there was another initiative that was rolled. This shop had enforcers just like, all right, I gotta show the screen. Is now going to attack Skye again. Sorry, Ashlyn. Just like, I'm gonna kill you,
You know that?
really,
I mean,
really
same
bad.
Aren't they supposed to surrender? I thought.
They're
Ainsley
angry.
told
Oh my
everyone to stand
god!
down.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Stop rolling whatever you're
Loaded
using.
dice. Jack has loaded these dice and is abusing and abusing.
Oh,
I guess
You take-
Ainsley's words just go right over their head.
She's just like, God damn it! Stop! It's so Ashlyn, you have dropped
Hi.
to the ground again.
Back down I go. Good night, everybody.
well, it's a good thing I got 2 moves.
Persevettes?
Hey, Dan, you should do it again.
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, actually, let me just correct my resolve from last time.
Oh yeah, that's alright. So
just before we get into my turn. Okay.
you can take a full action to do a radial heal, and that will heal you and him, but you are only missing like 2 HP. Of course, if you take that,
Yeah, I
right there.
I'm just gonna use 2 turns for 2 different things.
explain.
So can I use my like move action to cast, and then
You can use your move action to heal yourself.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Hmm.
you would, and then you could use a standard action to heal Ashlyn. I'm just saying that
But can I use healing channel
yeah, you can use it
to
twice.
heal Ashlyn
Yeah, you can use healing channel to heal Ashlyn again. Absolutely.
on the move turn?
No, it would take your standard action. That takes
Okay,
the standard action regardless. Now, keep in mind,
Okay.
your move and standard action happen in any order you choose. Yeah. So you can do an action and then take your movement action. That's absolutely fine.
Oh, sorry about that. I smacked my knee. Ugh.
Yeah, we're kind of running the time here. This
Big
is about to
stamina
get
damage.
I just want to see what I can do with my move action.
I'm more worried about the DM's loaded ass dice.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Definitely waited.
Everyone else has been rolling absolute dog shit. and this
digitally
man's like,
weighted.
oh, damn. Look at that. Another, like, double digits. Damn, a
I mean,
crit.
it's not hard to hit whenever he has +9 to hit.
Yeah, like the Shabazz are 12 feet tall monsters.
That's
That's
fun.
pretty
I'm going
big.
to do it again.
All right,
Stan,
so
pick me up. I need
you're
healing.
as far as move actions go, there's not too much outside of the
Require an
norm.
apothecary.
Yeah. You could draw
Okay,
a
I'm just
weapon
gonna
with the
use-
move action. Stuff like
I'm
that.
gonna use healing channel on
Need an
Ashlyn.
apothecary.
Okay.
again.
Thanks. Much
You could
obliged.
possibly heal him full if you roll really good.
Yeah,
So just
let's
go ahead and
hope it's a
click that.
really good heal.
That's 8.
I mean,
That's better than last time.
yeah,
so,
by
uh,
like a point.
Ashlyn is healed once more with 8 more HP.
Let me
And
just-
you
and
wake
wait,
up prone on the ground again.
Does it also heal Stan though?
No,
No,
it
that
doesn't.
wasn't
He didn't take the full
radial.
action to do it. Actually, yeah. Are you using anything as a move action? It would take another. Well, like if you wanted to heal yourself with that too, we could say that you used your full action to do a radial heal, and you healed yourself with that because that takes when you're healing multiple people with it using your full action, it still only takes 1 resolve point.
Yeah, I mean that would be better to do since I
Especially
can't
if
really
you don't
do
find the
much
nerve,
with my
yeah.
move action. I was kind of hoping to like heal and then
Yeah,
maybe get like a days off or some shit.
yeah, I understand. But that's It's just
A
a kind of a
gorgeous
bad
step is
situation.
what, only like 5 feet?
Yeah. So you could start moving. You could try to move out of the doorway and just start running.
I would do that. It's just not in the current situation.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'll just do the radio heal.
Okay, so you also healed that damage. You do not heal stamina that way. You can only heal HP that way. So you are full health. That took only 1 resolve point and it was your full action. So now, Razor, you just saw a ghost go inside.
I did, and I am rubbing my little green hands together in anticipation of what's going to happen now.
Hopefully something good.
All right,
beneficial.
well, where is this door? Can you like draw the door for me? I
It
literally don't know where it is.
It doesn't exist on this map. It's like off the map
Okay.
a little bit. So it's like as soon as you get to the edge of the map, it's like you take an entire turn to move from the front entrance over to where the office is. That's how
I
I've been
can
ruling
literally
it.
get in right now.
No, you can get into the front door, yeah, but it would take your full turn, your next turn, to move all the way to where the
right.
office room is.
Because I have
That's
to
what
leave the vehicle too, right?
Yeah, well, that too, yeah.
And I moved
I'm ruling
35
just because
feet.
the massive distance from the front door of the building all the way to the office, it would take an entire turn to run that
Right,
distance. Yeah. It's like,
Okay, well, I'm
So you can-
following Richard anyways.
all right, so you get out of the car and you start moving up to the building. All right.
That's 30 feet, by the way. I'm not going the full distance.
Right. Ainsley isn't really doing anything. She's just like on the comms, like, and yelling at her subordinates, like, "There's a lot of fire. I'm just gonna hide here." Ashlyn, you're up and prone on the ground.
Is it 2 actions essentially to pick my fucking axe back up?
Yeah, it would be a move action to pick it up and then a move action to get up.
Well then.
Yeah.
Still fighting.
Or you
Yeah.
can just punch him again.
Can't do that.
All right. That does hit.
This is not empowered, unfortunately.
Well, any damage is good damage.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't go
brains of the
down again.
operation are pleading with our subordinates to stop
Ooh.
fighting, and yet they
Pretty much.
continue.
Yeah, they're just going out for
I
blood.
just saw Ashlyn get gunned down.
So this is
No,
this
I
leaves
don't.
me
You
with
know,
1
healing
resolve,
is not attacking.
but I'm gonna do another acid punch.
All right.
But
so
this
it
time
does...
I'm gonna hit him right in the solar plexus, Chief.
Oh yeah, and he's just like, "Why is my insides melting?" And he's basically on death's door. Belose.
I'm since the car's already started, so I could just get in and then kind of like drive off.
Yeah, you could get in and start driving if you wanted to.
I'm gonna just get in at the moment, and then I'm getting comfortable and shit, and I'm kind of waiting for Richard to meet up with Razor, and for him to like give me a signal, and then I'll just dip.
All right, so you're like holding your action for the signal, then you're just gonna
Basically, and then I'm just gonna gun it towards Fat Man that's gonna buy the shit.
The Shavhat Enforcer, one of them, anyway. Yeah, this one right here is going to go ahead and... Oh, God. Yep, it's going to go ahead and attack Perosavet.
Hopefully not hitting me.
Well, I
Hopefully
mean,
not.
let's see how loaded this is.
Nat 20.
Oh,
It does hit.
Definitely.
hopefully it doesn't kill me.
It does down you, unfortunately. Oh, no,
look
that's,
at that right on target. It's almost like Richard's outside the window. I could fucking help.
he's not.
No,
He
I have
wasn't
to
able
go
to move.
all the way around the other side of the building.
I thought you were outside
It's
the
almost
window.
like you should have surrendered.
Yeah,
like I
you
said.
didn't. You didn't like. He was waiting for all this to start before he started moving around the building, and so he didn't actually do it yet.
Like-
So,
It's not my fault you
Percivet-
decided to pick a fight with 2 armed guards.
well, he only picked one
Sure,
with
you don't
one.
know that.
All right. Richard Blevins. Percivet does drop to the ground unconscious and is currently dying.
Yeah.
Help him down.
I'm on speakerphone, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
If I scream loud enough, can I demoralize through the speaker?
Demoralize who?
I'd like to
the two Shabads.
I'd like to remind you the ghost man
You can only
is
choose
somewhere in
one.
the building.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, if it's
Yeah,
one target.
you have to be able to see them to demoralize. So no, I thought.
Am
Am I wrong? I thought it was within 30 feet.
It is
to
within 30
demoralize.
feet, but that's why I'm saying I'm on speakerphone. Like, can I do it through the speakerphone? Because I'm like just yelling at them.
Sure, yeah, why not? You yell at one of just like only one of them will be affected, and it'll be random because you can't
yeah.
see them.
Yeah, that's fine.
But what do you yell? I want to know that.
All right, you listen here, you fucking toothpick brain motherfucker. Your boss told you to lay down them arms, and here you are. I hear blood a squelching.
Hey, what are you taking my accent for?
Go ahead
Lay
and
that
roll.
shit down right now.
Goddamn,
Kind
roll.
of sound cool like me.
So improved demoralize. So the DC, I don't know what the DC would be for them, but
Go ahead and roll.
I did not roll. I don't know why that didn't roll. Oh, what? Okay, it's intimidate. I don't know why that didn't roll intimidate, but it should. Let me see. I'll just manually roll intimidate.
Yep, he's demoralized for a lot.
God.
Forever.
15 but say the
Oh,
DC was
walking
the DC 16.
But which one is
So,
demoralized?
Do the math. You'll know. You don't.
Okay.
You unfortunately aren't in there and can't know.
Okay.
It's just
Just
for
know
now.
it's probably not the one that's going after me. Because that would be reasonable.
All right. So how many times did you get over? How many rounds is he demoralized? The DC was 16. Do the math, please. I don't know how.
Oh, DC was 16, so that's
That's over double.
15 over, so 4 rounds.
That's
Great.
16 over.
He's demoralized for.
Well, yeah, but it goes
4
by
rounds.
5, so I just went to the
Okay.
closest 5, which is 15.
All right. So he is in fact One of them is demoralized for 4 rounds. As you just hear, "Hey, shut up! I don't have a toothpick brain."
Scream!
Okay, so that was a move action, I think, to do that. So
Yep.
can I use my other movement to just move to the door?
Yeah, you can fly on down there. And
Okay,
essentially,
that's
that
fine.
was like, I'm assuming that was like the signal to drive off, or no signal.
Can you use does he have like a
What,
quick
whenever
action that he
I
can like?
yelled over it?
No,
No.
can you use like a quick action to like look at me and give me a thumbs up or something?
Well, that could just be
I don't
banter.
know, I
So that's
assume-
fine.
I
okay.
assume Belose can see me like
Leave. Okay,
off the
cool,
thing.
cool.
Like
yeah,
just check your rearview mirror. Or,
yeah. I'm
see
like
that I'm off.
checking. I'm checking.
So-
Okay, I'm out.
So you just start driving off, and there's nobody to stop you. So you're removed from the initiative order. I'm gonna just.
Wait, who's gonna
I'm gonna-
leave the card? Who's gonna leave like the thief card?
I
think
have it.
You
Can
have
I
it.
just-
You had.
Yeah, can I just drop it as I'm flying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody observer permissions on Skye's token, just so that way everybody can see what's going on inside now. So hopefully
Don't worry, guys.
that's
It's going
that's
well.
the case. It is
Ignore
now
the
the
dead
top.
bodies. It's fine.
It's now the top of the initiative. The car just drove off. Phasing through the wall is one of these things. It's just like, Ainsley, you are proven guilty by law for the murder of Siski. He just like looks at something written down on his hand. Siski, and you are such will be murdered.
He forgot the name, so he looks at his ghost hand. in the marker,
His
Siski.
incorporeal hand has
Okay.
written notes on it. Good.
The
Feels like a
Coolin
little-
then moves over here to
Can't see
Ainsley.
what's happening in there, by the way?
Deselect your token.
Okay.
You should be able to see from Skye's point of view.
Not deselect.
I don't know how to deselect.
Just click somewhere else, or like click and drag select somewhere else.
Okay. Still can't see anything.
All
Maybe you gotta be
click
in the
on
building.
Ashlyn's. Click on Ashlyn's token. I don't know if you can see it on the map there.
Yeah, no.
Maybe
I'm
because they're-
trying to like
You
drag
guys-
select the huge area.
You guys are
too.
not
I can
here.
see now.
Yeah, you guys
Oh, I
are
was
not
dragging the wrong-
here, but you can.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
That's fine.
The Coolin goes in and attempts to attack with its incorporeal arm.
Leeching touch.
It hits.
Oh,
So do they know which one is demoralized? Because he said like no fair.
This one.
Or I
right
don't know,
here.
whatever he said.
You know that one, yeah. Ainsley's just like, oh god, that hurts. The Shabbat Enforcer over here is just kind of still got a blood rage going for Ashlyn, so he's gonna go ahead and attack.
oh my gosh.
God.
I would just like to say before I go down again that the DM had it out for me, so I'll see you all on the other side.
Not. You do go down again.
Yeah.
Sorry, you are not unconscious. Percivet, you have a couple
Is
things
there?
going on right now. You need to spend a resolve point to stabilize. Do you have a resolve point to stabilize?
I sure do.
Then you are currently stable. Next turn, you can spend another one to regain 1 HP, but for right now, you're still unconscious. You're stable. Razor Crud Bump, you are outside the building. I'm assuming that you guys are trying to take your turn to try to get inside the building and start moving up to the office, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like
Alright.
to see what is happening in this.
Well, I mean, I will move half as far, I guess, and demoralize again. Well, no, they're
You're
both
not-
down. Never mind. They're both down. So yeah. Well, I wouldn't know that, but
Ainsley is just gonna try to start, like, skitters out from underneath the table with like a frozen arm, hunkers
I
down
guess
over
I
here
hear
and just
her
like,
going like, "Oh God, no!" Right?
Oh, God, no.
I hear her screaming.
and it's like a lot of
so now
scuttling.
I'll
And you
just
heard-
assume that she's getting hit, so I won't demoralize. I'll just
You also
move.
hear the
Yeah.
words like, Ainsley, you have been proven guilty by law, as well as that. She skitters on over here by taking a disengage action, and it's just like, go get him! At the Shab head. Ashlyn, you are currently unconscious. You need to spend a resolve point to stabilize.
Already on it.
Alright, this Shab head is demoralized, but he's just like, Ainsley! And then starts running over here to attack this thing, and uses his tactical bike. I'm pretty sure he has a -2 to this right now.
Yes, he does.
It doesn't matter because regardless of how well he rolled, the attack phases straight through the creature. Nothing happens to them. Richard Blevins, I'm assuming you're making the same movements to try to get through the building.
Yeah.
It's
moving
like a
with-
give or take. It's like either you use your entire turn to start moving to get to the office, or you don't.
Yeah. No.
And
No.
you're still just
That's
outside.
what I mean. I'm just moving up.
Okay. Then you two eventually find yourselves basically, I'll just move Percivet here for now, right here. As you both come in walking at the same time.
Oh, nice.
That is your action.
This is a
That's like
mess.
your entire
I
turn. to get
open the
here.
door and see Persvet's body on the ground.
Yeah.
Nice.
You open the door and you push the body out of the way. The Coolin is now gonna
It
go.
opens inward, so I try to open it and there's a thud.
Yeah. The Coolin is like, you are obstructing justice, and such action will be taken against you. And he goes ahead and uses a leeching touch again, on this time on the Shabbat. God.
It's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, the Shabbat is bloodied instantly as half of his body is frozen as all the heat is basically sucked out of him. This Shabbat over here still has sees that two individuals just walked in. Is just like, I'll deal with you later, and picks up his gun and attempts to shoot at the Kulan. Kulan. Technically, you guys have a reaction that you guys can attack him with because only Razor does.
I mean, yeah, I
With
was
a
gonna say
melee.
I don't think. Yeah.
I
Damage
have
is
a
rolled and all that.
reaction to do this.
None of this damage goes through. It just phases straight through the incorporeal body of the Kulan. Here's the vets. You can spend you are currently stabilized on the ground. You can spend 1 resolve point to wake up with 1 HP.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And you are currently awake, and you now have your turn as normal. You're currently prone on the ground, though.
Yeah, I'll take a move to get up.
Okay.
And hold on, let me just see something.
You could also just stay on the ground and take a full action to heal everybody in the room. That's also something.
But I
you
don't
can
have
do.
I don't have a resolve.
Oh, that's right. You don't. Oh shit, that's not good. Don't die.
Yeah.
So how
I
does
figured
it
that.
work? Like, are there death saves? Like, what happens if he doesn't
Nope.
resolve?
If he doesn't have resolve, he dies.
Okay.
He dies, he dies.
So did he
Yeah,
not have
if-
resolve? Is he dead?
If he no, if he's dying and his turn comes around and he can't spend resolve points to stabilize or just maintain aliveness, he dies.
And
So-
like somebody run up to him and stabilize them.
So on his
Yeah,
turn,
if somebody stabilizes
right,
him.
Okay.
So on
okay,
his turn right now, he had a resolve though to get back up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now he is currently up with 1 HP. I would.
I think
You do have spell slots.
I am going to. Do I heal myself though?
Yeah, heal yourself. Like you're good. You're on
But
death's
do
door.
I?
You're not looking so hot, Mr. Krabs.
Can you like somehow like run out the door that like Razor just opened
He
up?
is currently within the realm of influence from this shop head and this shop head. If he moves at all, there's an attack that could spark on him.
And at 1 HP, it's,
Yeah.
gamble.
Unless they roll ones and then just.
Yeah, sure. Let's hope they roll one.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not
Quitting
hoping.
my
I'm,
ass.
I'm not hoping they roll ones because that's unlikely.
What's CR?
CR is the challenge rating of the beast. What is it? What are you looking at?
It's like the
Oh.
CR rating of a beast. I mean, of a creature. So I'm guessing the strawberry. Or
Yeah. What
assuming.
what specifically are you looking at?
I was looking at the days.
Oh, yeah. You don't know what their CR is, though. If you're paying attention, you might have gleamed it what it was. So days might work on them.
I
16.
No.
Oh, 16.
No, their challenge
No.
rating is not 16.
no, we'd be
No,
fucked.
that was
That
just
was
the
the
DC.
DC
I
for
was looking
something
at
else. which
DC.
You could
I was thinking
reverse
about
engineer
DC.
it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you could reverse engineer it with that knowledge, but
I mean, it's 3.5 rules. They could be anywhere from a 1 to a 3 and still be fucking broken at a half.
you guys are level 1.
Yeah, like the
All right.
shadow.
So we are kind of going a lot over time here, and I'm trying to finish this up as soon as possible. I just don't want to really end the session in the middle of combat. So
And coach.
he can't really move to you though without taking that damage himself. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, you could daze them, yeah, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use days.
Can he like make himself look small so he doesn't get it like prioritized?
You guys can
Alright.
stabilize me, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't bet on that. Do what you guys want?
Yeah, but on our shit tiers.
I mean, regardless, in the next turn, Ashlyn can wake up with 1 HP anyway. It's still just 1
I mean,
HP,
I,
but
I do have quite a big bonus to medicine. Just
That will
Oh,
just-
bless. That's
well,
good.
here's the thing: Ashlyn's already stabilized.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
in case anybody else gets
I'm
fucking.
just saying, like, I'm pretty good at medicine.
So, what are you doing, Ichy? What's the plan,
I'm
Stan?
gonna try to daze the showbad near Ashlyn.
Okay, go ahead and toss the spell out there. All right.
I did.
The creature is dazed. What does dazed do? I have to look this
That's
up.
a
real
good
fast.
question.
You are unable to act normally. You
yeah.
take no act. You can take no actions, but have no penalty to your AC. Dazed. Oh shit. So this Shabbat just straight up can't act right now.
Oh, that's blessed.
Yeah. On his next turn. How long does
And
that?
he's
spell
almost
last?
dead.
Yeah.
One round.
One turn.
All right. Then
Wonder.
Razor Crud Bump.
So Ashlyn's up and awake.
No.
I
Not
am
yet.
breathing.
Okay, so I could use a movement to try to drag him out of here.
Yes. I'll say you can.
There
move at
is
half
there
speed to
is
start
a
dragging
move
him.
for manipulate an item.
Yeah, I know. There's not really. I've run into this problem before. I'll say that
I'll
you can move
manipulate your
half your
item.
speed while dragging him back behind you. Well, it was D&D 5e rules for grappling.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
You
Can
can start doing that,
manipulate his
but
item.
I do want you to know you are within the realm of influence of this Shabad. so you might take a
Influence.
hit. Yeah. For
So you
melee
can-
I'm pretty
influence.
sure he's busy with the ghost, so I'm just gonna take the chance.
All right, go ahead. You can start dragging him out.
All right, let's go, Ashy. This situation's too hairy. We gotta go.
The shophead like turns around. Is like, where the hell are you going?
Oh yeah, okay. All right. In the middle of everything.
Roll a one, roll a.
turns
Oh my
around.
god.
In the middle of everything, he turns around and attacks me.
Razor
people
Crowbomb
don't
takes
believe
10 damage as the pike goes spears through your shoulder.
Still got 4 HP. You're fine.
But you're still able to
Fuck.
drag him out of the room. I can't
You're
move
out.
you guys in anywhere where this helps, but Ashlyn is dragged out of the room. Ainsley
Put
is
me
just
back
gonna
in, coach.
Ainsley's just
Oh.
gonna maintain here, like very scared of this whole scenario. Ashlyn, it is your turn.
So I still have to spend one more resolve to put myself at 1 to wake the fuck
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah, but then you still have your turn as normal.
Okay.
Yeah, you just unconscious.
No, I
like that.
don't want to make an intelligence roll. Thank you, though. I appreciate the
just-
offer.
So you spend a resolve point to basically wake up with
Yeah.
1 HP. As you see Razor Cut Bump with a fucking spear hole through his chest, bleeding, as he's just finished dragging you out of the room a little bit.
Guess they got you nicked too, huh?
Yeah, we'll get out of here, I'm sure.
So I'm gonna take my move to like wave him off and kind of get myself back up with my nice solid 1 HP real quick. Let me just
Why
put
have we
that there
not moved, by the way?
because we
Because
apparently
there's
can't move on this
nowhere
map.
I can move you. There's no space. I have not
Apparently
made space
we have
for
deleted
this.
the map.
Really?
There's no map past this. I just don't. It's not there. It's outside, and that's not technically where you guys are. So I just can't move
do you
you.
mean
Just
not
think of yourselves as 15 feet off the map right now,
Okay.
because I don't
So
have
you're
any
s-
place I can put you.
So you're
I
saying,
I
Wait
did
a
not
fuck.
account for this at all.
Razor, did you grab my stuff by any chance?
I just grabbed all of you, Ashy.
Your
All of you.
axe, your axe is still in the room with them.
Yep.
Cool. So, question to the DM:
Yeah.
can I run back in there and punch that fucker in the head again?
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Cool.
Well, no,
So
no.
I'm gonna-
It took a move action to get up, so you could run back in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Do you have a
Um,
gun?
Yes.
Do you want to use your gun?
Fuck
Oh,
no.
All right.
I mean,
never
I
mind.
could probably give him my combat knife.
Wait a
temporarily, like-
minute. Hold on.
No,
I
it
think
would still take a move action to like grab it.
let me. Where's the tactical combat? There it is. Actions. Let me look this up again real quick.
I think tactical combat. There is a full. You could charge in there, which would
Well,
allow
I'm
you to
trying to-
attack and move. I think you have to have a weapon. I guess your thing is kind of a weapon. That would be a full action though, so you couldn't be able to do that because it took a full action. It took a movement action to get up.
I could always be real funny. I do have Bull Rush as an option.
Yeah, but that takes a full action.
No, it takes place as a charge though, which is
Yeah,
it
but
is full.
a charge is a full action. Yeah.
These rules are shitty. I'm going back in there for my stuff.
All right, you walk back into the room. Razor Cut Bump is
Ashy, what are you doing?
I'm getting my goddamn
That hot
axe.
temper's gonna get you killed, girl.
so you walk back in basically where I don't know. Here, Sep, you're off the
But
map.
you know what?
There,
Hold on.
that's where you are now.
Yes,
No, I will wait
I'm
just
gonna
outside the
leave
door.
like very soon.
I am waiting just outside the door because I realize,
You're
Right,
gonna
so
just
you
get
guys-
opportunity attack.
looking at myself and then looking back at Razor.
All right,
I want my axe. And I'm just gonna kind of push myself against the wall.
all right. Shophat Enforcer. This one specifically is just gonna be like trying to attack the coolant again, but it's probably not gonna do anything.
Whoosh.
Nope.
Its damage still goes through and whatnot, but none of that damage is taken. Richard.
I'm going to feint out the. I'm going to cleverly feint, one could say, the Shabbat or the what is it? Yeah, Shabbat that's engaged with the ghost boy.
Right.
He's gonna look out in the hall. He's gonna be like, "Oh shit, not another one!" And then clever feint.
Which
So
is what
it's
do
a
they
bluff.
need to do? You succeed. What? What does that do now? He's flat-footed?
Flat-footed, so his AC is reduced by 2.
Okay. Is that all you're doing on your turn?
That applies to all allies. I would consider the ghost boy an ally to us right now.
I suppose, yeah.
Uh,
He's more neutral.
he also
and
can't. They also
standing
can't
right
take
now.
reactions.
Okay.
And I'm going to also demoralize the other one, I guess. And
He's already dazed. So he's like holding his eyes, just like rubbing them.
actually, oh yeah, fuck! I forgot he was dazed, so he can't act, right?
Yeah, right now he
That's
can't.
what that is. Okay, well then I would probably, I'll probably like use the same thing to cleverly feint him too, I guess.
Okay.
So just another bluff.
You
Well,
can't-
actually, is
you
clever
can't
feint.
Yeah, you can't use 2 standard actions. So you.
Okay, I thought I had clever feint as a move action, but that's not until
No,
later.
it's as a Saturn. It's as a standard.
Yeah.
action.
So okay, then I would demoralize him. Okay. Anyways, so that's intimidate. Here, I'll just put it in there, and then intimidate. I don't know why the roll isn't working, but it should be rolling automatically.
That succeeds. It's for like 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 3 rounds. Fucking hell.
Anyways,
All right. This cool and subordinate. This guy is just gonna go ahead and attack the Shabbat again for getting in his way. He's on death's door. You see the Shabbat is like frozen,
God.
almost completely solid. His eyes have burst with ice, and he's just like, "Ugh! Ugh!" This Shabbat can't act.
guys, please.
This Shabbat can't act at all because he's dazed. Now Parasavet in the dazed condition leaves, I think.
It does. I think it says 1 round, or
Yeah.
it says it's normally 1 round. I don't know if for that spell it's different, but
All right, so
Just says 1 round.
yeah.
yeah.
So Parasavet, a lot of people are currently injured around you, including yourself.
Well,
And then
That's
this all is
unfortunate.
happening. Yeah, that sucks for them, right? Both the
And both-
Shabbat enforcers look very much on death's door. Ainsley is bloodied.
Richard's about to pull out his Glock in the next round.
okay. So I'm standing.
Yeah, you're standing right now, yeah. You can draw a weapon and fire if
I'm
you
gonna
wanted to as
move.
well. Well, keep in mind, you might spark.
Oh, and that's right.
Yeah, this
Really,
guy right
even
here
though
is
he's like
flat-footed.
almost frozen completely.
Well, this one's flat-footed. He can't take reactions. This one can't. Right over here. This one's not dazed anymore.
Okay. Wait, I mean, I can still heal
Yeah, you could heal yourself or something like that.
Ashlyn.
Well, Ashlyn's outside the room right now. You'd have to move up to them, and that might spark some problems.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna heal myself.
All right, go ahead and roll that heal. Like a D8 plus your wisdom modifier, I believe, yeah. Oh god. Yeah, there's no save, so you can just roll the damage on there, which is actually the healing. Yep, there you go. So you heal 7 HP.
Excellent.
Razor.
Yeah.
Unless you had a move action, Ichy.
No.
Alright, Razor. What do you want to do about this situation?
We're just gonna begin limping down the road,
Yeah, he just leaves.
going
He's-
towards the fat man. He's just had enough of this situation.
Yeah, so you take your entire turn, you end up like outside now.
How does it take my entire turn to step
It's the
through a
building.
threshold of a door?
It's no. Keep in mind,
Okay, so
this is
it's
not an
like a-
accurate
It's a
representation of your walk.
labyrinthine building that's more
No.
than 35 feet to get
Yes,
outside of.
exactly. It's from the office to the outside building is like
Okay.
35 feet. Yeah.
All right, well,
But
Razor's gonna.
he's just gone.
He's
leaving.
gonna try to. He's gonna try to go find Belose.
We're gonna bring you out of combat then.
Thank you.
I'm gonna see this
Ainsley's-
wounded goblin and be like, what the fuck happened to you?
Yeah, you haven't even arrived yet. That's how shit's been going on. Ashlyn. It's like you
Like,
can step
so
right
wait,
on
are both-
inside.
Are both shaw beds on death's door?
Yeah, they're pretty
Yes.
much close to death.
So like a stiffed ranged breeze could probably kill one.
That's what I was saying.
Yes.
Richard's about to pull out his Glock.
I don't suppose I can peek in and see where everything is.
Yeah, the
mark.
door's open. The door's open. I have to change the map layout to show it.
No, it's fine. I was just making sure out of curiosity.
There you
Okay.
go.
Um,
You can see inside there.
And
So, yeah,
then
you could-
Richard pulls out his cock.
Yeah, so you could step on in there and make some attacks, but
God
this
damn,
one's
I'm
almost dead
hilarious.
and this one's almost dead. Shut the fuck up, dude.
so, question. I'm noticing.
This combat
There's
encounter's
an-
almost over, by the way. It's just
I'm noticing there's an exception in the rules here that if I have a +1 to my basic bonuses,
you can
that I
draw a weapon. However, it doesn't work for when you have to pick a weapon up off the grounds. Yeah, that's a manipulate item action instead of a draw weapon.
alright, then I'm just walking away.
You're just leaving? All right.
Full action and just walking. Not even a
You-
full-on run, just
You just leave.
Tired.
You just leave them
Tired.
all. All right.
You've been abused. You're tired.
I'm honestly just shit at the mechanic, but whatever.
I'm sorry about that.
There's
So
some dog shit rules.
this enforcer's going to make the attempt to attack again, and it's just like, this isn't working. Richard
And he
Blevins.
hits- And he hits and kills his boss.
Richard Blevins.
So Richard says, "In the name of the law, I sentence you. I am the law." And he shoots with his Glock.
Let's hope you hit, man.
Well, I'm gonna shoot the one closest to me
All
in
right.
the corner.
Hopefully you guys can see everything out of Richard's eyes. Yeah,
This
go ahead
is
and
one
roll
of
that
one of
attack.
few attack rolls.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Yo, do it.
These guys are not heavily armored. They just have a lot of health.
Wow.
You
Did
not.
he
yeah,
do it?
It's non-lethal. Explain the attack.
A beam of light extends from his Glock and makes him a little dizzy, and he kind of sits down and burps.
Okay.
What do you mean? Is he
He's-
incapacitated?
Yeah, he's
he's
incapacitated on the
incapacitated.
ground. I'm just removing him from the map right now. So now the
I
cool
am
one
the law.
is gonna go ahead and do this leech touch again. Yep. And this shop head is frozen solid, falls over, and dies.
Oh, okay. Well,
Ainsley, you have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Perseverance, it's your turn.
Skyrim?
No, I'm fucking with you. It's a joke. Currently, Ainsley is the only one left. It's like, hey, you two over there. And she looks over at you guys. Maybe we can make a deal.
Yes.
Save my life.
Oh.
Yo, make them.
I have to
make,
wait until my turn to respond. So
Make them sign.
Parasavet, though, it is your turn. What do you want to
They
do
can
here?
sign their life over to us, and then
No,
let her
make them
die.
sign the contract so we could get the money deposited. And then just walk away. Let justice take over.
You guys can see everything
Up
that's
to the
happening in this room,
captain
though, right?
now.
Yeah, you can see.
All right. Icky?
Also, I noticed my shirt hasn't changed.
Yeah, I had to take my headset off for a moment.
Oh yeah, it's your turn. Right now, Ainsley is currently alone with her hands raised, and she's looking at you, and the brain is just like, save my life and we'll have a deal.
Whoa! What? What'd you say?
Help me! It's gonna kill me!
Walk away, Stan. Just walk away.
But do we want to get that 30% or what?
Yes.
How bad do we want that?
We want it because all we're doing is making 50% right now.
Okay, let's say like I bluff with her, but this is how I do it. Okay. You gotta. Oh wait, is the data pad that was meant to be signed? Like
I mean,
around?
you have one too.
Oh yeah,
you can grab mine or something, like, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I just can I grab Richard's data pad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I grabbed it and I just tell her
Doesn't that take
you gotta
a
sign
movement
first,
action?
and then we'll make the
Sure.
deal.
A movement to grab
Save
it, a
my-
movement to go over to her, and then
Yeah.
a movement from her to grab it, and a movement
Kill-
to sign it.
Yeah,
Kill
it
that
takes all those
thing, and
movement
I'll sign
actions.
whatever you want me to sign.
No, you gotta sign first.
Ain't happening.
You're not in any. Just walk away.
Hey, I can just walk out of
Where's
here,
all the
then.
movement actions, DM?
I fucking just fucking
Oh,
goddamn.
okay.
I don't know what to tell you. All right.
It
doesn't take a
it's not
movement
very
action.
actions,
That's what
it works
this game,
out.
that's
Does
what this game
Parasavet just-
requires. The mechanics is all
Does
about movement
Richard
actions.
and Parasavet just leave?
I mean, I have to wait until my turn. I gotta wait.
Do
until
you guys
Ashlyn
just leave? Seriously, goddamn, guys.
Hey, I'm
Fuck it out.
already like my behind is at her face, and I'm walking out of there.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, if she's not gonna sign it before, I didn't want to just leave. I kind of want to watch this thing kill her and then talk to
All
her
right.
after.
Yeah.
But I'm not interfering, I should say.
All right, then the Kulin walks up over to her, puts it, and she's just like, "God damn it, never mind, I'll sign." And then the hand goes on her face, and she is completely frozen solid.
Is her hand out where she could possibly?
It would not be
sign?
legally binding.
But
Combat
we
is
don't get an extra 30%.
Yo, what do you want me to do? I'm not footing that thing.
Okay. Yeah,
All
because
right.
there is more stuff that I wanted to do in the office and talk to the ghost, but we'll do that next time.
Yeah, we were well over time. So
Yeah.
with that, we are going to go ahead and
I'm just saying, like, I didn't want to just leave.
want to bring this session to a close.